Hey, Wiz. By the way, I know there's no music. This game doesn't make music when you're in when you alt tab. Oof. Yeah, it mutes itself. Is there any way to stop that? No. Music not required to have a good time. Helps a bit though, doesn't it? Right, here we go. It does help quite a bit. Moi. How's it going, Waste? I haven't seen you for a bit. How's your week been going? Wait, hang on, the webcam's up here. Boop. God, I look... I'm very well lit. Okay. Streaming full, guys. Is Wolf live right now? I wonder if he wants to play. What's he streaming? He's playing Minecraft. Alright, he's probably just happy with that. Streaming full, guys. Cute dog. There's a bunch of dogs attacking a cat. But not attacking, like walking up to it and being cute. Yo. Waste. Brethren. Thank you for the tier bloody 3. My word. Thank you so much, man. Oh. I'm a tired bean. Scorpions. Ooh. Thank you, Wiz. Your speakers for your car. Your weekend have been good. Nice. Thank you, Wiz. I might be alone today. I don't know. Tomu and TK aren't replying to my messages, so it might just be me playing by myself, which is a bit sad, honestly. Alone. Yeah, apparently I don't have any friends. I don't know where they've gone. Ahoy. Hey, Lane. Hey, Blank. Thank you very much, Wiz. It's good to hear that your week's been going well. How have your car speakers all ended up the way that you'd hoped? I'm not sure what you're doing. Were you replacing the in-car stereo system or something? Alright. I was taking apart my other N64 controller earlier. It's just sitting over there on the table. I wanted to see if I could fiddle around with the joystick to try and get it to work. Here we go. You didn't end up replacing anything, just placing in 2 speaker boxes. That's fair. Wait, chat, none of you play this, do you? You don't want to play as well, do you? While we're... Because I can sit around in general if you want to actually play. Here we go. No. Well, I can just piss around in single player for a minute then. True, Blank. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. How's your week been going, chat? How have you enjoyed yourself? Who else did we play with? Who else might own the game? I don't know. One with 2 12-inch subwoofers and a mid-range box with 4 speakers and 2 tweeters. It's nice and loud, but you have no sound coming from the front. Sorry, what? Like an actual box speaker, like a single standing speaker with a main and a little underneath one. Play with Markiplier. Nice and loud, but you have no sound from the front. As in, is it like weirdly mixed as a result of that? Wish you could, but you have Mac and you can't be asked to do the thing that makes games that allows you to play things that aren't optimized. I get it. Alright. Well, you know what, chat? This can be a stream between you and me. We can play together. How has your week been? What have you been up to today? What sort of exciting nonsense have you been doing? Lol. Oh, you're meant to jump down hills, aren't you, actually? I completely forgot about that. Alright, here we go. By the way, I don't think I thought that much about what I was doing with the end schedule for this week. I think I was more just sort of like, this is what we've been doing the last couple weeks, so I guess we'll do it again. I'm sure there'll be people around. I didn't think about the inevitability that there might actually be no one around. Maybe it gives me opportunity to get better at the game, though. Because it means I can just leave if I lose, so I have more time to practice if I need to. This is your week. You've been queasy for the past 3 days. Oh dear. What's wrong? Have you just been not feeling 100%? That was planned, honestly. I don't know if this saved me any time whatsoever, honestly. Did I get a shortcut there? Did you hear that little diddling? Oh! Oh, nearly. Maybe. Here we go. And then you jump over this one. This one you pretty much just have to make it to the end, don't you? And you qualify. As long as some twat doesn't try and grab you off the end there, like this pink one over here. The boxes are in the trunk, and yeah, it's actual boxes. The boxes in the trunk are just so loud that the speakers in the front door aren't really audible. Oh man. You're still working it out. You think you've maybe eaten something that's not perfectly good for you, perhaps? Look at these people running to the end. It's almost like watching TK and Tomu play. Except not. You might not be eating enough. What sort of stuff have you been eating lately, Blank? What's your diet look like? I had like a Japanese curry that Chris made me earlier. It was very good. Well, hee hee. Actually, I got given this. I'm 8 minutes late because my sisters kept me, but I did get away with this. Like a wheat beer, which is quite nice. Very weird. I've never had a wheat beer before. Hey, Frenchie. How am I doing? I'm fine, I think. How are you? Yeah, it might be a quantity thing. If you think you're not eating enough. Like, what's your, like, breakfast, lunch, dinner on an average day? Hi, Yuma. Hello, hello. Wheat beers are great. They're sweet and mellow. Yeah, they are. Like, the regular sort of boring, cheap lager is a bit... almost like bitter, right? A bit like, oh. This is quite soft. Friendly. Here we go. How's it going, Yuma? Did you all enjoy the Osu stream yesterday, chat? We ended up being like half an hour late to start, and then I streamed like another 2 hours at the end. Which I think made up for it. Are you gonna watch the great Fall Guys crash of 2020 over there? Because then what you do is you jump over this side, and then you still end up climbing over here. I guess I could have just gone with a big group of crowd over there. I thought they were honestly all just gonna fall. Oh no, they did. I thought they were all gonna fall into the abyss. My like plan on this level is just to be a bit slower, because I feel like I always end up trying to rush to the end, and then I end up being catapulted into the great abyss below, which isn't really ideal, honestly. I think as long as I'm just opposite where this big crowd is to my side, I should be fine. We basically just have to get to the end. Hello, Spindle. You didn't watch Osu? Oh, moi. I had fun. For most of the stream, I felt like my aim wasn't there. But then right at the end, I like sort of got in the zone, and I was having a good time. Like, I think, honestly, I probably shouldn't have wanted to, but I think I could have streamed for another few hours at the end there. Like, I would have been pretty happy to go on for a bit longer, but it was like way past midnight, so it wouldn't have been a good idea. You didn't watch it either? You didn't. You love the chill Osu stream. Yes, it was very Osu. You'd play Left 4 Dead 2. Tom Bowser, I think, wants to play Left 4 Dead 2. I don't know. Hi, Otteric. Hello, hello. I don't know. I felt towards the end like I'd been playing Osu for like what, like 3 hours or something, and I was just sort of like enjoying myself, just chilling. I like this person's skin. They're covered in like ocean stuff. It's pretty cool. My unicorn covered in goo. All right. There's only like 8 people still in the game apparently. I like this as well. The like Damascus steel color. He's having a bit of trouble getting off the edge there. Put Monster Hunter in the next schedule. Is next... What are you doing? Oh. Is next week when the Monster Hunter update is out? The, not Altarion. Finale? What's his name? Update is out Friday. Alright, we might do like a weekend Monster Hunter stream then. See how we feel about that. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I quite like Monster Hunter. Jozo. Alright, here we go. I'm doing great now. Grab eggs, store them in your team's nest. Technically Thursday, but you'd probably want to do Friday, because playing updates day one can be suspect. The servers can be a bit wank, can't they? What team are we on? We're on yellow. Okay. It's a bit harder to do this when you aren't in like a special team group. Hello, I'll just like any egg. I don't mind which one. Because ideally, don't you want to just like stop other people from getting eggs, right? Oh, sorry, sir. You little cunt. Here we go. You want to stop the others from taking your eggs, don't you? I think that's the strategy. These twats, they're like working with each other to take all our eggs. Hang on. Why is everyone going up on yellow? Is that a fun meme? Everyone's here. No one's at any of the other stops. It's my job as yellow team leader to prevent the loss of eggs. Stop this. Oh god, we're getting trashed. What's the rest of our team doing? They're just pissing around. They've got everyone on red here, apparently. Oh, sorry, sir. Apparently working together to take every one thing from yellow. Although now blue's getting stuff taken from them. Now we're... Oh my god, blue just got 22. They had 11 and now they have... How did that happen? Oh, sorry, sir. Is it because this gold egg got taken, maybe? Oh, he's got it. That's good. We'll stay with you. I'll hold this guy back from you. Now we've got the nice gold egg. Our job is to stay here and stop people from grabbing ours. Oh, this is horrid. No, sir. This is our golden egg. Oh, God. Sir, please. Is this pink guy on our team or is he on the other team? It's quite hard to tell, honestly. Now red aren't doing so well. We kind of have to keep this gold thing, though. Sir, please. Please do not. We have 5 seconds. We just need to do slightly better than red to win. Alright. We did it. That was good. That was stressful. Yoda gets dicked on a lot. They are going for gold eggs, of course. It's an epic meme to hate yellow. Oh dear. Yeah, I felt like the entire blue team was in there. That was on me. I think our team won there because of me. Sitting there and defending the goalposts. Alright. Is there always a team-based game in this? Is it always like race, elimination, team-based game? Eliminate. Oh! Connection to the server timed out. No one qualified then. Everyone's a loser. Oh dear. Lobos is streaming Pocket Souls. Nice. Yeah, I thought I was doing really well. I like it when the A button doesn't work. Do I have... Amazing. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Not really sure what you meant to do about that. Oof. Is Pocket Souls actually worth trying to play, Blank? Like, you said it was like Pokemon, but in what sense? Like, how does it work? It's a Dark Souls 3 mod where you can pick people up. Hi, Tyrion. Wow. Alright. Cheeky twat. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh. It's still a cheeky twat. I don't know what it is. Is there only 54 people playing as well? Discord announcement. Oh, did I forget to do one? I thought I did one. Everyone streaming Fall Guys. I'm alone. Please join. There we go. I guess I forgot to do that. Hi, Turbo Burner. It isn't turn-based, it's Dark Souls, but you catch the enemies and throw them out and they fight each other. Are they like infighters or something? How does it work? Have I joined right at the end? Qualified one. Oh, it's 40. Here we go. Alone. Almost alone. We have you, of course, Lane. Keeping us company. I think Chris actually added a green and blacks thing to our purchase as well, which is pretty funny. Oh, I was in the lead. That's a shame. Got bounced once. But I think they just don't make Maya Gold anymore. Like Maya Gold, green and blacks, which is such a shame, because I think that might have been my favourite one. They just apparently stopped making it at some point. Don't quite know when. Do you know? Do you know if they've stopped making it? Oh, this is new! Oh! That was weird. Okay. I haven't seen that bit before. I guess it's an opportunity to actually go down now. Like, go down here. There we go. I mean, we basically just have to reach the end, right? And we'll be fine. I don't think we have to worry about what other people are doing. Just have to hop up to the next platform. Oh dear. Here we go. I think we'll be fine here. Butterscotch is really good. It might also be my favourite, I don't know. But Maya Gold is nice. I feel like it's underrated, but it might be underrated to the point that just no one likes it and they stopped making it. Which is a shame because it was basically just spicy chocolate orange. Well, it's chocolate orange, but with like slight spice. You still have to dodge and play Dark Souls. It does sound like a pot phone spin-off, yeah. Hi, Juboy. Hey, Lindley. It's Pokemon and you can catch the original 56 Soulsmons. Are there only 56 enemy types in Dark Souls 3? Hi, Moon. Like, how does it work? Do you literally go around with, like, Pokeballs and, like, throw them at people? Came in to say hi. Hello, Lindley. Oh, is this the Cooties one? I'm gonna go towards him. And just watch him carefully. Oh god, I can't see shit. I think he's not gonna come up here, is he? Oh god, he is. He smells my ass, and he's coming in here for me. It's just the blue people with cooties I want to avoid, isn't it? Hello, sir. I'm very afraid of someone trying to come up here. I don't want herpes, please, sir. Oh, cock. Alright, well, who do I... Oh, there's one over here. Hello, sir. I actually kind of like this minigame. Oh, we lost. Never mind. I hate this minigame. Is my mic quality lower? Is it? Does my mic sound bad? Hang on. Let me listen to it. Monitor. Hello? 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 Oh, monitor doesn't work. Sounds fine to you. It sounds good. Okay. Hang on. I'll mute myself for a second. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, that should be fine, right? It sounds great now he's muted. Thanks, Otterick. Wait, why am I still watching this? I don't want to be in here. Alright, I don't have to see this menu every time, do I? Cool. The point is play Pocket Souls. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to play Dark Souls 3 actually. Act chat like is muted when he comes back. You devious rascal, Spindle. Dark Souls 3 Cinders. What was the one for Dark Souls 1 that like reformatted the entire game? Like, it redesigned a lot of enemy placements and stuff. Oof. Willem for next HoloLive EN. I think you have to be invited to it, don't you? They don't seem to have an apply list on their site. Cinders is a big, thick overhaul for 3. Yeah, I think you spoke about it the other stream. If you were a VTuber, what talent would you have outside of games? Wow, thanks, Lane. It adds Bloodborne weapons. Really? No, they did have an application. Oh yeah, like in like May they had an application. Will Woolen get invited to Wooland this year? I doubt it. I think after what happened last time, he's not coming back. Whoa, do you start this on a party bus? I've never noticed. Where are we dropping, boys? In the Fall Guys arena? What if we smooched there? Just kidding. Unless it always has been, etc. You know. That's about every Zoomer meme I can think of right now. I'm a fire in Malaysia as well. That's a good one. People like that one. Makes them feel young. I'm about to get flattened. No, I'm not. There we go. Will Turbo Boner get a Turbo Boner this year? I hope not. That would be terrifying, honestly. Very fast moving. There we go. Will land be a thing considering there's a small issue with travelling? Absolutely not. I sincerely doubt they'll have another Wulan anytime soon. The next thing is probably going to be a Cake Land, which he wanted to do for a while, but I guess we never got around to doing. Here we go. Here we go. It's like that song. The song about Turbo Boners. For Christmas. I haven't heard that one, Turbo Boner. Hi, Woods. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You will bake a pumpkin pie. What? Really? Isn't there like a particular recipe for pumpkin pie? Like you have to buy like a tinned pumpkin thing from the supermarket. Like it's like an American brand. Isn't that a thing? Logic. This is a logic-based game. Super effective against facts. You can make homemade pumpkin puree. Yeah, I thought you were meant to buy the particular orange canned one, though. Or tinned. If you are English. Here we go. Bit of a pain to make your own, though, isn't it? Orange grape. Well. Please, sir. This sure is a game of waiting, huh? An orange grape. That wasn't too bad. Cherry grape. I have no fucking idea where a watermelon is. Oh! That was scary. I can just push people off. Stressful. Middle. You see that? You found more satisfaction in making things. Making things is fun. Making things you can eat is even more fun. Orange, banana, watermelon, and grape. Banana was like here, wasn't it? We did it. Okay. That was quite the fanfare for that one guy falling off. Playing the game wrong is supposed to leech off others' memories. That is true. You also store-bought banana bread sucks hard. They make banana... Of course they make banana bread in the supermarket. I have only ever eaten homemade banana bread. I didn't know... presumably it's just kind of dry if it's from the supermarket, right? If you make it yourself, it's delicious and moist. Like the Portal 2 ha 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 meme cake. Although that meme's probably less prevalent these days, isn't it? Prevalent? Prevalent. I feel like I'm going to do better at this game now that like Tomu and TK aren't here to like pull me off the edge. You know? I feel like that was the main thing holding me back. Was them physically grabbing me and holding me back. Here we go. Then you just walk over to the next one. Hello, sir. You can be friendly if you like. And you just carefully walk back again. And then you carefully walk back again. And then you carefully walk back again. think this is the one to be on right now. Nice slow. It's disgusting if you don't squinch the chunks of banana. Well, just make sure you properly mash everything. Honestly, I've never successfully made a banana bread. I know it's meant to be the easiest thing in the world. I've always kind of screwed it up. But I've eaten other people's banana bread quite a lot. Why is this person trying to grab me? Stop that. Don't trust them. Oh my god, this one moves very quickly. Here we go. Nice. You do not want chunks of banana in your banana bread, do you? Akayu is good at Fall Guys. She is. A lot of the Hollow Life people are really good at it. Wow. Does it say that because everyone else just left the game, so it doesn't show them? Pecora isn't. Does she lose a lot? Rock and roll. Work together to push your ball to the finish line before the other teams. So we basically just have to push it to the end and then run in front of the other team and stop them from pushing it, right? We can do that. That's a pepper popper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I actually feel like I'm the one contributing here for once. Last time we did this, I felt like it was, I was just standing at the back not doing anything. Now I feel like I'm the only one actually pushing it, which is kind of funny. Here we go. Honestly, we might be able to win this without stopping the other teams. Like, we might be able to win this by just pushing it to the end faster than everyone else. Like, it even says at the top that we're, like, the furthest away by quite a bit. Because last time we did this, I've only played this one once, but we just stopped the red team, basically. We did it. And we get kicked out immediately, now we have to watch the other teams. Well, I don't know how I see yellow doing here. Yeah. Easy clap. That was a team-based game, but we all know who is the most teamwork there. There's not really much point in viewing people's names at this point, is there? There we go. The only word you find in team is woolen. It's true. You can't write team without writing woolen. Alright, this is my chance to win, chat. I have never won before, but it's now just me. Here's some cool names like the ones TFT. I'm even in the lead. I just have to be faster. And better. And stronger too. I have to be finally back. To kick some tail. Oh. Alright. I've got this. I'm way up front, right? Zooming ahead of all others. All I have to do is not get hit by absolutely every single object on the way there. Maybe even get bonked by this thing here, you know? Horny jail? No, it doesn't help. Alright, bloody 1930 up there seems to be... Oh, he's already at the crown. I don't know how he's managed it. Well, that was disappointing. I absolutely had no chance there. I don't know how he managed that. He was so much faster than everyone else. Hey, sure. He must be cheating, right? You can tell by his name. Yeah, 1930s was the year of the first video game. The Super Nintendo, I think. Why do I get a medal for losing, Valve? What made you decide on this? We got so far because TK and Tommy aren't here to sabotage you. I think that may be the case. I think that may indeed be the case. I think winning on that one is a luck. Because I was in the lead, and then someone somehow overtook me, and they must have been cheating. Super Gamer Hexagon might be cool, yeah. When there's some far precursors of pinball machines in the 1930s, there's been analog arcade machines since for a very, very, very long time. You play soon, brother. Oh, I get to have a friend, Ash. Please do join me. I'm in Discord if you want to talk later. Are you eating or something? There's, Google it. Who was it? Technology Connections or something. One of those YouTubers, I think, did a video on it. But they're machines where you, like, throw a ball in somewhere and there's, like, a set of electronic pressure pads that connect and... sends a signal that you scored a point. There are things like that in pubs like all the time. Does that gate not? That gate does open. Okay, now it's gonna be this gate, right? There we go. Oh dear. You already banned Ash, so you can't join. Oh, that's okay. I can unban Ash. I think we're easy qualifying here. Oh, you don't actually have to slide down there. I always like do a front yeet down there, but you can just like, you can just fall. You have school tomorrow, so you'll go to bed. Good luck with the game. All right, thank you, Shira. Good night. Hi, Minus. How's it going, horny people? I kind of need to wee. Speaking of horny people, maybe I'll go between this and the next game. Ahoy! Ahoy! All right. You're annoyed because you moved back to uni. You have all day to watch my streams though, Minus. Isn't that a good thing? Dizzying heights. Oh, it's like a new version of this level. There we go. We need to write up our schedule for next week, by the way.
Hello.
Whoa! Tomu!
Came to save you.
Tomu!
You DM me when I can see the message. You at me in the thing, I can't see the message.
Wait, do you not get added?
I get the Discord notification, but it doesn't go through to my phone because it's not like.
Wait, if I DM you, does it go to your phone?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that either. I'm learning the strats, Tomu. This pineapple guy in front of me just is teaching me so much. You can dive around the balls on the first level. You can like dive into the corners of them and you don't get crushed. He's a genius. I kind of need to wee between this and the next game, by the way. Are you well, my friend?
No. Are you?
No.
Oh, oh shit.
I mean, I'm physically okay, minus my foot. Or
I
toe.
had a dodgy toe
Yeah.
the other day. Because I cut my nails the other day.
Oh, did you go too
And then,
far?
like, there was a bit that like hung on the corner.
Hung nail, yeah.
Yeah, so I ripped it off. And then I got an infected toe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
exploded that yesterday.
Oh dear. Did you film it?
Yeah. I sent it to Cake and he said taste it.
Wait, you actually did film it?
No.
Oh.
What?
Well, I was more surprised because you said, yeah, I sent it to Cake in a very, like, yeah, obviously. Of course I filmed it.
Yeah, of course.
Good. Alright, I will make sure to DM you next time. This was, I don't want to... I didn't, like, plan for this stream. I think I popped it in the schedule because I just kind of assumed that people would randomly be around like they had been.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask anyone in advance.
Well,
Foolishly.
I'm, like, out in the lounge most of the time, but I'm not.
That's fair.
Somebody isn't like, hey,
Wait,
do you wanna do something?
Do you have a communal lounge?
Yeah, because I'm in my temporary account.
Is that the one that you put on Twitter?
Yeah.
I feel like...
my room because it's tiny and it has no window that opens.
Cherry, oh dear. That sounds like cherries here. I had issues in halls like that, but I ended up just sitting inside playing bloody PUBG all day with Porky in this like tiny little room. Or randomly taking power showers, because we had like infinite hot water and a power shower. So I would just randomly take power showers for fun, because they were cool. It is a bit naff though.
My shower's bipolar. It doesn't know when it's hot or cold.
Oh god, I have no idea where to go. Ah! I just helped the bait, I'm assuming. I saw some people sort of sheepishly pretend to go on one, and I was like, maybe not. And then they hopped away at the last second, and people fell off. I think I assisted in a murder there. Banana, watermelon, apple. That's up here.
Banana.
I don't understand. You're right.
No, I'm trying to throw you off.
You're a bit...
Stop you remembering.
You can just ask me like a polite question and I'll probably forget the last thing I was thinking about. God, I really do need to wee a bit. Have you done anything at all the last like week? I'm assuming you can't like leave your flat, can you?
Yeah, so I've been here since Thursday. I saw Ash on Friday.
Visit Ash.
Yeah, because Ash is in where I am.
Wait, is she in the same uni as you?
Yeah.
What?
And then,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I saw a friend yesterday, and we went to like a typical British cafe, right? Like
You went to Cafe Nero.
no, just like a standard,
Yeah, I know.
And we got like a dirty fryer. It was alright, no good shop.
Ooh.
So when I saw Ash, I was like, hey, we're gonna go to Argos. So I needed to pick up a fan yesterday, so that was disappointing. You can go wee now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wee. I'll be back in a minute, chat. I need to piddle.
Alright, chat. How's your day been? What has everyone been up to? Tell me the secrets that you didn't tell Willen when he asked this half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. I do have friends. When I'm at uni, I have friends. It's a shock. I don't have many, but I do have some. How's uni? Hell. My building wasn't finished, Otterick, so it's been hell. Why am I in the roof? I don't know. So I'm in temporary accommodation, and I have I have a ceiling to floor, like glass pane, where the sun rises. So my room gets to about 30 degrees if the sun's out. 1998, you killed a homeless person. Every night I wake up sweating from all the guilt. Well, hopefully the guilt will go away, Tebo, don't know. You can now pretend that he's muted when he comes back. Alright, I'm in on this as well. If he says anything, I'll just not respond.
I'm back. I got a hobgoblin gold as well. I forgot I had these in the fridge. Hey Winston. Toby Burner killed a homeless person.
That's Ash.
Ash is a homeless person.
Oh, you back, Willen? I think your mic's muted.
Is it? Am I mute? Hello? Do I sound weird? Hello?
Are you there, Willen?
Yeah?
You there? Hello, Willen?
Yeah?
Hello.
Oh. Very good. Let me go online on Steam. Sorry, I was worried about someone earlier in the stream said my mic sounded bad, so I was wondering if the cable's fallen out.
There.
I sound like
We got him, chat. We got him.
Hello, you will be found.
We boomed him.
I'm online on Steam. Do you want me to send you invites?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
are
I do.
you? Tomu and Dibalata. No, wait, your name is like Winston Churchill's left testicle.
Ash isn't online.
Oh, that's fine.
Can you hear me?
We can
Yeah,
hear you,
I can hear you.
Oh.
Let me know when you're
I was
online, Ash.
speaking before
I was
and you
memeing
didn't
all
say
over.
anything.
Oh, you heard clicking. How's it going? I'm a little tired. How are you doing, B? I guess. Hi, Brooks.
Alright, chat, I've closed you. I won't be able to see what you say now.
Sorry, Willen went to go for a wee, and get another beer. Taking power shower with Porky. Porky, no one ever visited me in halls. It was only when I had a flat.
Do you know what I'm drinking, Willen?
G&T. Water.
Chalky milk.
What, like Nesquik?
No,
Yazoo?
some chocolate oat milk.
Oh, like Oatly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister made me a hot chocolate yesterday, actually. That was it was like a really posh London indie brand of oat milk with
Yeah.
green and black's chocolate, and she made it on the hob, and it was really nice. It was
That
like
is my
full.
yeah.
Is it someone's birthday? It's your birthday. Yo, happy 18th. You will be found. Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Hey,
Willen.
Roland.
Happy. Oh, thank you. No, that's a Wolf Machina meme, isn't it? Ash, what's your username again? Sorry.
Willem.
Willem Dafoe. Somewhere. I'll come online in a second. I'm not online yet.
Alright.
My laptop's struggling to boot the game.
Is Viljack's picture Koichi from Toho Project on Super Smash Bros. Brawl Stage Battlefield? Wait, is your name actually Willem Dafoe or William Dafoe? Sorry,
I sent you a message.
you sent me a message. Wait, are you in game? Oh, William Dafoe. Oh, there you are.
Willem Dafoe, yeah.
Happy birthday, man. Chalky milk.
Thanks.
Nice.
Jockey Mill.
Are you all happy? You good to go? Well, not are you all
I'm
happy,
happy.
but you.
I'm ready.
Good. I've been
I'm
playing.
happy now, Willen, because you're here, Willen.
Oh, thank
It's
you,
been,
Tommy.
You know, sadness.
I've missed
I
you.
can't-
I'm manically depressed and ready to go.
Yeah.
I've been playing Fall Guys by myself for half an hour and talking to my Twitch chat.
Ah, disgusting.
Yeah, some of them were asking me things
Some
like,
of them-
"How's your day?"
Some of them are spindle as well. Imagine. Imagine spindle. I can't even read his response, so
Oh my word. Oh, I do have a Steam message as
I
well.
can just insult him without
Me?
fear of a comeback.
Hang on, I'm gonna. How do you make groups in the new Steam friends list?
Oh god.
Tomu. I'm gonna
No,
manage. Categorize?
Mischief managed.
Categorize, add new category, Tomu. So now I can always find you, and let me find Ash, manage,
special.
categorize,
But Willen, I
Add new
never changed my
category.
name.
Ash. Yeah, but I have to scroll through like 20,000 people, because you have T. T for Tommy.
You're at the top because you're important.
But you can search names.
Gummy bears, huh?
You can like search in the friends list, right?
Not when you're doing invites.
Oh,
That API hasn't been updated since 2000.
understandable.
Oh, penis.
Oh no.
How are you doing, Ash? I didn't know you were in the same, exact same course year and uni as Tommy.
Yeah,
do you survive?
Actually, I'm Tomu.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
it's
Tommy.
too.
Thanks for that
Did he
instant
tell
coffee
you-
a few years ago. I was too tired to drive home. There we go. How have you been, Ashtofer?
Pretty good.
Really?
No.
Oh. Sorry, I thought something was weird there for a second.
So like Ash doesn't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it because Ash got to see me.
Are you in the same
Thanks, Terry.
sitch as Tomu where you can't really do much? Like, students aren't allowed to do much right now, are they?
No.
No,
but
we can.
I didn't
do a
really
lot.
want to anyway, so
Yeah.
Well, like, there's no Freshers
Don't
Week
ring
or
enough
anything,
internally.
is there?
internally rather.
Tommy was
There
looking
isn't
forward to
any of
Freshers
that.
Week because he'd be the cool older guy.
No, I wouldn't have gone out.
You wouldn't have.
Well, I might have gone out with some of my other friends.
Hey, Lynn. Yo, thank you for the gift sub to the birthday boy. He shouldn't still be here, though. It's his birthday. He should be out over there in a different stream with the cool streamers with sunglasses and funny
But,
hair.
you know, Freshers Week is full of even younger people than
Mhm.
it was last year when I did it. So, you know,
Well-
I don't want to deal with that.
Guess once you've done it 4 times, you don't need to do it again. Well, and you could be a cool streamer. I could be a cool streamer, or I could stream Banjo-Kazooie and then discover that there's a reason I hadn't been playing N64 games.
Wait, who didn't qualify?
Me.
Wait, Ash, do you want to restart?
No, it's okay.
Why no?
I don't remember the rules. It's been a whole week.
Remember the rules. You win.
Oh. But, what was it? I've currently got an N64 controller cut open on my coffee table over there. Like, I screwdrivered it open.
You had issues.
So, I was having a great time, partly because Chris was having to play most of it, but also, it's still a very fun game. But, as a result of the analog stick on the N64 being plastic on plastic, there is a level at the end where you have to toboggan race a polar bear. Normally very easy, right? You win like first time. But this controller is 20 years old, so holding forwards is not possible. It was the most frustrating thing I have ever had,
I got
where...
eliminated because somebody annoyed me so much that I started grabbing them to make us both get eliminated.
Oh my
Just so
word.
you know.
The streamer... Do you want me to quit? So you can both
No,
play?
you play.
Okay. I'm 7613. What was it? Oh, so basically, it's an old controller, and in order to play this race, you have to push as hard as you physically can to the point that it hurts to hold forwards. Like, I was doing everything from using both my palms in my hoodie to push up. And then you also still have to race. You have to turn and jump and do all these maneuvers, and the AI like rubber bands like crazy and crashes into you. And then at some point I pulled out the controller to replace it, and I think it halted the CPU and the game crashed. And the only thing it saved was that I collected all 100 notes for that level. But we have to go back and get all the jiggies again, which you get for completing all the, little quests and stuff.
Yeah.
So at some point we have to go and redo that. Other than that, game's terrific. So I was looking into ways to fix that. Like, you can manually fix the controllers with, like, plastic or tape or whatever. I don't know how well those work. You can buy replacement control sticks, but it's questionable as to the quality. I haven't managed to make it past the first little chunk here. I hate this. This is absolutely horrid.
The wolf pigeon, not in his element.
No, the wolf pigeon was born in bloody Surrey, probably, and he just wants to be in a waitress.
Fruit are friends when you're a vegetarian, but really, they're his mortal enemy.
I think everyone should eat fruit, right?
Yeah.
No.
I hate this. I don't think I'm gonna qualify. I don't know what. Yeah. You just popped off an Osu. Nice, Chew Boy. Wait, I need to quit. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to buy some fruit yesterday when I saw a friend, and he was like, I need to go to Aldi, and I was like, oh, that's across the road from me. Brilliant. I need to buy some fruit because I forgot to pack my pots and pans.
Oh no.
So that's in the garage, but it's fine because I didn't want to I wasn't going to unpack them regardless if I was here.
Yeah, aren't you only there for a little bit?
Yeah, so I don't want to unpack everything regardless. So I'm just having like ready meals and takeaway. But then I was like, I probably need some fruit if I don't want scurvy. So I bought some pears and grapes.
Why don't you want scurvy?
I don't know, I got some rum as well. I got the
Which rum?
that you wanted.
Oh,
should
the
have-
off-brand
have
Kraken.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
buy
I'll
some
try.
lemons.
That was
and
good.
stuff
I
on.
like that.
Yeah, my friend was like, "Oh, what is that? It looks like off-brand Kraken." And I was like, "That's exactly what it is, except it's like £10 cheaper."
Kraken's pretty good though as well.
Yeah.
I went on Reddit. Apparently everyone hates bloody Kraken. Apparently it's like, yeah, apparently it's like a bit naff.
I like Kraken.
Yeah, I like it too, but apparently bloody the lay redditors are like, oh, it's not an artisan rum made out of diluted testicle juice. You know, it's
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't have much diluted testicle juice in.
which is what you gotta have if you want to have a wanky drink. Hey.
Yeah, it literally
But
has
you
to be a
know, it
wank
tastes good on
drink.
its own, and it tastes good with Coke. So, fuck you, Reddit.
I haven't had a Hobgoblin Gold in a while. I forgot I had like a 4-pack.
A hobnob.
Hobgoblin.
Right next to my
Hob-
accommodation, I have a cat cafe.
Oh!
But I also have like a craft ale brewery, like
Ooh.
area where they do wanky ales that you
Oh,
like.
I would fucking love that. Do they do any nice golden honey ales? Those are my
Okay.
favourite.
I don't know.
If you want to know what to buy me for my birthday, you can buy me one honeydew.
One honeydew, singular honeydew.
They're really nice ales.
Alright, I won't confuse that with a melon.
You could buy me that as well.
Get you both.
Yeah.
Didn't know which honeydew.
Or you could bring me bloody Simon from the Yorkscast. Just drag
Oh,
him
yeah.
by the back of his
Yeah,
neck.
a plushie of him.
No, him. Just him himself.
Oh, just him. Oh, okay.
You know he's like in his 40s now.
Dang, yeah.
He is almost as old as German. It's a weird thought though, isn't it? That first of all they were able to do YouTube into their 40s, but also that Simon from the Yorkscast is in his 40s.
Yeah.
It's like
He
he's...
started decently old as well.
They were in like their 30s when they played Minecraft, I think.
Yeah, already, like from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was a game for grown-ups, you see.
Oh, I see.
Big
I wouldn't
minute
know
game.
anything about that.
Cock. Any of these good. There we go. I like my new skin setup, by the way. I'm a pretty unicorn.
Yeah, the glittery thing that they gave out for free.
Oh, is that why I had that? It said epic, so
Yeah.
I thought I'd go with it because I'm epic.
Yeah, I was the person from before in the previous game that grabbed me. I'm gonna grab them again. Little bitch.
Wow.
Come here, little.
Oh, Tomu, apparently the Monster Hunter update comes out Thursday/Friday next week. Do you want to put that up for like a Saturday/Sunday schedule?
Yeah.
Whenever works
Come
with
back
you.
here. Get away. I hope they don't qualify.
I hope I bloody qualify. There's like 1,000 people here. Oh, I'll be fine. Oh my god, I might. No! No! I was the second to last! I am the closest!
The person from before that was again in this lobby, I managed to grab them again and stop them qualifying.
Was it the same person?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Doesn't this game have like 20 million concurrent players, or does no one play it anymore? Is Among
There's
Us
a lot
still
of
free
concurrent
though?
players still. I can check right now if you want.
I bought, me and Chris are going to play the bomb defusing one. Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Oh yeah, that looked fun.
It's
There's
like 3
50,000
quid.
people playing right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tons, my god. Among Us slapped this
Among
game.
Us has 380,000 people playing.
Yeah.
It's like 100,000 less than Dota.
It's insane. I wonder what the next big thing's gonna be. Because Among Us was like a game from a few years ago. It's not
Yeah,
even
it's
a...
an old game.
Yeah. What do you think is...
And they cancelled the sequel for it to like make the original
better? Wait, what do we do here? Oh wait, I lost!
Yeah, where's Ash?
Which one's Ash? What number are you?
I don't remember actually.
What does your skin look like?
Are you 10?
Are you 1055? Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna watch... Are you red?
I'm
Are you touching
blue.
some balls right
I'm
now?
blue.
You're not.
Blue and skinless just has like a. Are you 15? You're 1566. I remember that. You're 1566.
Oh yeah. You have the Damascus
historic
steel,
date.
right?
Yeah, it's a historic date, isn't it? 1566.
Why are party games with tiny spacemen so popular this last month? The cynical view is that live streamers play it, and not that everyone misses their friends.
Oh,
I think that's the
It's
actual
your
meme, isn't
fault.
it? No, it's not my fault. It's
it's your fault. for
it's like
streaming.
it's like XQZ's fault. I'll be fine. But no, I'm gonna. It's it's party games, but also it's a popular game, so it's popular. You know.
Yeah.
What's the next thing? Do you think it's just gonna be another party game, or do you think everyone's a bit sick of Unity party games now?
I think there'll be a good party game that comes out.
Are
I
you
think, like-
sure? Because these aren't really even that good. They're just
Yeah,
fun
that's what I
enough.
think. That's why I think like a good party game will come out, and then that'll be it. Because like you've got these which are like the originals, right? So like you had like the battle royales that came out, but then like
Yeah, like the H1Z1 and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Mario
think
Party 11?
a big developer will be like, hey,
We'll make the
get,
party
like,
game.
the Blizzard treatment or the Valve treatment or something, and then well, probably not the Valve treatment.
Probably not Valve.
Yeah.
That or like there is some like just sneaking feeling at the back of my head that Valve are actually working on like a Team Fortress 3.
Guess we're leaving.
I think that will come out at some point. Because have you seen like the TF2 effect, where in any chat where someone mentions it, about 500 people will just go like, "Whoa, I like that game,"
That
despite
it
the
could
fact
be
no one plays it. I
That could be the feeling you have in the back of your head, or it could be a growth that you might need to get checked.
I
out.
think it is a bloody growth, but I genuinely think that game has such an enormous history that they would be stupid not to recapitalize on it with some sort of sequel.
It's got such a reach and like
It's-
cult fan base.
Yeah,
that they
like a
they'd be
rabid
so stupid
cult
not
fan
to make the
base.
money on it.
yeah. Like all the what was it? Bloody Amelia Watson mentioned she played TF2, and like they had like 1,000 million upvotes on the Hololive subreddit or something. It was like really niche.
Well,
People are rabid for it.
Well, she plays OSU as well.
Yeah, I saw that on the Twitter post. Do you think she has to, I'm assuming she has to make a new account.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm assuming they had to talk to Peppy about that, which is a really weird thought. He got some email at some point that was like, actually, he's still in the game.
No.
Do I need to
backed
leave?
out.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah,
was trying to find
our
you.
team got eliminated. Sorry.
Yeah, wait, I think I'm about to unlock some short... Never mind, I didn't do good enough. What was I going to say? Oh. No, I forgot. Anyway, no, I did see that she was doing like YouTube subscriber membership, whatever, OSU. I'm wondering how good she is. Or if she plays like Mania or Taiko or something. Because it's not the sort of thing you just walk into and play. You gotta like warm up for it if you're any good, I think.
Well, like part of like her story, I'm sure you saw, like, you know, the bit where she's crying and talking about her past.
I
It's like, you know,
didn't.
she just used games to escape, so I was surprised if she's a gamer at it, because she plays a lot of like CS. She plays Valorant,
Yeah,
so I think OC just kind of falls into that category.
it does.
So-
There's a lot of pullover. Also, I thought the Shark was the one that played OSU. Do they both play it?
Yeah, probably.
Huh. I can't believe they're both cursed. Ugh. I always
Imagine
forget how...
Imagine being the Shark.
The Shark's
She's
cute.
so popular.
She's extremely popular. Is she the most popular out of English, or is Amelia more popular?
No, she's the most popular. By
Shark is.
far. She's like 500,000 subs now.
What, really?
Yeah.
She does have that meme where she says the letter A.
Yeah. And she's streamed the less, and she's put out like the least tweets as well. It's literally all from the power of A.
I like that. I think that's funny. I hate it, first of all, because poor, like, bloody artist tentacle lady trying out.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love her drawing streams. They're the best.
But whatever. I like the shark. I think she's cute.
Honestly,
She
I
seems
watch
very
all
good at
of
video
them-
games.
I watch all of them except.
Are their streams actually in English? Like, is the whole
Yeah,
stream in
yeah.
English?
Yeah, unless they do like a Japanese only stream.
Is Kiara the Phoenix?
Yeah.
You don't see much of her.
No.
What does she do?
Today. I don't really watch the Reaper one either. Calliope.
Callie, yeah.
Um,
She sounds like a type of melon, doesn't she?
yeah, she does. I can too.
I honestly haven't watched much of HoloLive since I started getting Chris to watch it, because I had that effect where I can't watch something unless Chris also sees it. And we just haven't been watching that much. So I've seen like the odd video here and there. Like I watched one last night where Watame was telling Hachima that she wants to see the side of her armpit and her boob. And I was like, nice Watame.
That's all Watame says, yeah.
I like that. I haven't been watching too much, honestly. I think I've seen all the Gen 5 debuts. And I think I've seen all the EN debuts. But that's about it. Like I follow them on Twitter and I randomly like their posts and stuff. But like, I don't watch much of their content. Like I saw the one in they did like Surgeon Simulator or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, isn't Surgeon Simulator a completely different game? Like, wasn't it a game where like you control the hands and you have to like there was like the heavy was in it as like a funny Easter
No,
egg?
it's the same. The fuck?
There's like a multiplayer Surgeon Sim.
It's the same game.
Do you still have to like crack the rib cage, take the organs out? There's like a little fridge
Yeah, I
and
think
stuff.
so. It's just that one's got co-op. The one they played because they played the second.
Is it literally is it the same developer and everything, or
I think so.
was it just like a clone?
Dunno.
Do you hear police? Yeah, they found out that Tomu's.
Actually, it's a fire engine, and you should be able to hear that from the sirens.
Yes.
Tommy's on fire.
Did you know that in a lot of analog sirens, it's just this? It's basically like a chord being played through the horn. Just a fun little fact. Like the way they make the woo noise in a lot of, I don't know about newer ones, but a lot of older like ambulances and stuff is literally just the same mechanic as the car horn, but like instead of playing one tone, like it plays two at the same time in like a loop. It's kind of cool. By the way, Tommy, in the single player when I was playing this earlier, I held off the entire blue team by myself from stealing mine as yellow. I felt so accomplished. Excuse me, sir. You cheeky twat. Sirs, please. We can argue about this over tea and biscuits later. Oh dear God, the blue man's taken it. You cheeky twat.
It's okay. Look at poor red team.
Oh my God. Oh my word, we're trashing. I just gave blue an egg. Hello, sir. Do you mind if I just quickly... Hey, why is red stopping me taking from blue? That doesn't make sense. We're both working to pull apart... Oh, actually, I see why red's stopping me from taking from blue. Their team has two.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've just been pillaging in the red area.
Alright, here we go. Sorry, hello, Beaver. What's going on? I had a strange Osu stream yesterday, by the way. I don't know if you saw Tomu, but I was half an hour late. So to make up for it, I basically did another, like, 2 hours on top. Like, I streamed until, like, 20 past midnight, where I felt like I had to stop just because it was so late, not because I wanted to. It was very weird. Oh, sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm being polite to these people now, because I've been calling them cheeky cunts the whole stream. Like, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Oh my God, red has nothing.
I know.
They've just given up.
They have given up.
Some of them are just
They're
waiting.
taking it. Yeah.
We just hang out then.
I've just been bullying them. I've just been grabbing them all.
Yeah. Am I loud? Wait, am I really loud, chat? I shouldn't be.
I loud.
Woolen is loud. Wait, hang on. I don't want to abandon.
Am I loud?
Jesus fuck.
No,
No.
Is my... Am I actually... I'm not loud. Oh my God, I am.
I got really
twice
close to my mic there, but I don't think it
loud.
made
Is
any
that better,
difference.
chat?
No, it didn't.
I am louder. Yo, it's Gabby. Sorry, I thought I
How
changed
about
my
this?
sound back earlier.
No.
You're fine-ish.
No, it didn't change anything.
Oh,
Here you go.
that was like twice the volume.
I'm back, chat.
Welcome back, Will. Where'd you go? Who'd you see?
I'm here. Yeah, I went for a sleep quickly. Went for a quick nap.
Quick nap. Nice. Go for a kip.
Good for what?
Go for a kip.
Ah, Kip. Kippers.
No one says kip.
No one says Kip because we don't live in Harry Potter. Oh, you don't have to
Sorry.
dive onto the platform. You can just walk onto
No,
it.
you can just walk onto it, yeah.
I hate this, by the way. I have a track record of never having won this level ever. And all you basically do is hold forwards, right? There's not really much you can do if a thing comes to you. I wonder if
You
there's
can
like an
dodge them.
official best thing you can go to. Oh, I'm nearly there. Oh my word, Tom, I might literally
I'm
win.
Not,
I think I came second there.
yeah,
That's insane.
I'm
Good old
not
snooze.
gonna qualify. I've been hit by all the fruit.
Oh dear. Apparently my mic was set to whatever it was I was using earlier, so both me and Chris could get heard, which is louder. So I guess the mic was weird. You were right, Otterick, all along.
Nobody ever trusts Otterick, and that's for
I
good
don't
reason.
trust Otterick because he stopped subscribing, so I think he's up to something.
Yeah, he's always up to something.
He used to
He's
post
spending his money
Wool-hee-hees.
on some grandmaster plan.
I think so. He made his own version of Wool-hee-hee and then stopped subscribing.
That's actually quite ingenious.
It's really cheeky.
Yeah.
Hey, Willen, can I have a few hosts so I can get affiliate? Sure thing, brother.
There goes your audience.
Quite for Turbo Boner 2016, hee hee. Yo, wait. Thank you for the 95 gift subs. To Otterick.
He's gonna overtake Brian at some point.
I don't think he will. Do you like that? I
I'm
don't
watching
think
you,
he will.
Willen. How did you fall over, you weirdo?
Tommy, that's mean.
Just
Like, Tommy, last time we did this, I was playing by myself. I pushed the whole ball by myself. Alright?
Yeah.
Our team won.
Dude, you can't even walk.
Our team won with a
You don't even
thrashing
know how to
victory.
walk.
We're still in the lead, by the way. I would like to point out. All due to my own power. See, look, it's just me. No one else is here.
Did you see the law of like what the
They look
point
like.
structure is
Yeah.
I saw that on Twitter.
today?
That was a well-placed tweet because I almost forgot the game existed, but then the developers tweeted.
For a man that can't walk, you did well.
I did it.
Look at the boggening on blue. They're so bogged.
Oh my god, they're being held in the corner by like
They go-
3
can't-
boys. That
This man
poor
is
blue
like-
boy. Oh
To be
no.
fair, red. Look at red as well. They're not.
See, well, they were right, they were only hauling you back. Is that TK and Tomu? Hi, TK.
Wow,
Poor,
TK.
poor Ash. Oh
Hmm?
my god. Thank you, Riz.
One
No,
sec.
you are called
Kyrie
TK.
was just like said, is that TK and Tommy?
Oh,
Also, everyone's changed their colours again, so Blank is now the same colour as Minty, and Kyobi is blue for some reason.
don't see the voice comparisons between
Wait.
TK and I.
Is no one gonna win?
It's because you speak softly like TK does.
Can you say, I'm gonna be real with you guys, and then ask us for money?
Dude, what's going on?
Can the ball get pushed off the edge? Ash is a
Look,
scuffed
blue must be the
TK.
ones that win.
Poor Ash.
What the
Poor
fuck?
TK.
Kyrie's just a scuffed human. Don't listen to him.
Not enough Twitch Prime simping to be TK. That is true. Ash hasn't mentioned Twitch Prime once. Ash,
Oh,
what's
blue-
Twitch
blue
I
Prime?
did
Prime.
last time that I came to play Fall Guys. I should come for the Minecraft stream, so I haven't installed Minecraft on my laptop yet, and I think it would probably die.
Dear. Hey chat, I know you're all subscribed, but did you know that you could use your Twitch Prime subscription?
Subscribe again, please.
You can
Make
subscribe
another
many
account.
months in a row, except for with Twitch Prime, but what you could do is your Prime sub on a different streamer. Wait, no, actually, no, don't do that.
That's wrong.
Don't give it
It's
to
immoral.
anyone, alright? Oh, I'm on the final level.
Alright, well then, win.
I survived.
Now,
Win.
do it.
I'm
Did you
gonna
yet
win.
today.
I've never won. I was
Right.
going to win on
What about
Full
the stream
Mountain last
title?
time, and then someone somehow ran ahead of me and won, and I didn't quite know how.
But what about stream titles?
My stream title is that I'm going to win.
Oh. I thought it meant like, I've already
You
won.
have to do this
Here I
strats,
am.
Willen.
The
I'm not going to do
expert.
this strat. I don't trust other people. Okay, now I do.
Cut this guy off. Yeah.
That's alright.
Alright, you've got some yellows below you. I'll cut this pineapple off. Run away from
My
it.
A
Oh,
button is
shit.
stuck. I genuinely. That was painful. What is he doing?
He's just taking out the center.
Alright, I think I'm okay here.
I think you're okay. You've actually got so many. If you can probably cut off this guy in the middle. Oh no, they made it to you. Unfortunate. Nice. You've got loads of platforms here, I think. Oh no!
Oh, my cock
That
has
was not the
balls and tortures. I was doing so well.
Why should-
Get out of here! I don't like this anymore, I'm stressed.
You get back to the mainland. Come on.
Yar! I can't wait to experience exports. Oh no, it's the pineapple again!
Oh no, you've gone to death.
It's so sad. I was doing so well.
Yeah, you had it. You had a great place. You threw
Honestly,
it
I
away.
think my A button might be dying. This controller is like... I got it at the start of the 360 era.
Yeah.
There is a small chance that all the Dark Souls and Monster Hunter I've played on it over the years have...
Threw it away.
Bloody Full Guy 2015. Hey, the Nameless.
My cock has balls and torture.
I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to finish with my cock. So I wanted to make
No.
a funny meme. People love cock and ball torture.
Just go, my cock is massive. And that's it. That's what you need to say.
I can pee from 2 rooms away.
Yeah.
Having problems
It's like,
urinating?
Do you remember that comic and it's look how hard I can be?
Don't you love it when
God.
none of your skins matter? Actually, hang on. I can just be like, man in his shorts. Here we go.
Summary.
Hey guys,
Something
what's
wrong
up? It's
with
just me,
yours.
person in shorts.
Ah, person.
Oh yeah,
Shorts.
their skeletons look spooky.
Yeah.
You
That's
didn't
how
want...
my skeleton looks like.
Yeah, it was a broken controller. My brother was playing. I had a blindfold on. It wasn't plugged in. I'm gonna have another bath today. I had a bath yesterday. I'm gonna have like a super bath today.
Super bath.
Yeah, which
Imagine
means I'm
owning
gonna
a
have
bath.
One in bleach.
2 baths in a row.
Oh. You're gonna
What?
bath in bleach then, huh?
Maybe I'll like candles chat. A nice cozy romantic bath by
Light
myself.
candles and then just like make Chris bring you like a nice relaxing hot drink, hot chocolate.
Oh, I could do that. I'm gonna. Where is she? She's in the other room. I could do that, or I could get a lot of gin. I've had a lot of baths lately where I just get like my massive glass that's like this tall,
I don't recommend
fill it-
drinking in the bath.
fill it with a lot of gin
Fill it with bath water.
or whiskey, and just having a sip. Have a hobgoblin gold bath.
Do you put any bubble bath in the gin?
Oh, I put a lot of bubble bath in, brethren. I love my bubble bath.
With gin and bubble bath.
That's the saddest thing about the Netherlands is that there's a chance the house you go into probably doesn't have a bath. Apparently
Yeah.
dishwashers are everywhere, which surprises
Yeah.
me. But
This
baths,
is in my flat here actually. I discovered it by yesterday.
out of all my family in London, I'm the only one with a dishwasher, I think, and 2 of my sisters
Yeah.
own their houses.
Wow.
They don't have a dishwasher. So I'm like thankful I've got one because we have so much trash that we need to run through it.
They're so good.
They're like life changing.
I've only found this out recently. Being a student.
The moment you become a student, you realize how much work it is to exist, and you also realize how
Mhm.
important dishwashers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have one here. Which
I want
is
to get hit
really
by that.
strange. Like,
Considering the
I don't have
quality
a-
of
I don't have a
literally
window.
everything else,
Yeah, I don't have a window in my shower leads. and
I'm
stuff,
really
and the kitchen's
surprised
sinking,
with that.
But I have a dishwasher.
Wow, I lost.
I
Wow.
Creegasm.
Wait, which are you both in?
Yeah.
Which one are you again, Tommy? 69? 1069.
1069.
Oh, you're a bloody Leituken. You're moving to the
Leituken.
Netherlands, Swollen. What's the plan?
Late gun.
How bubbly. I want a bubbly bath. Although the last couple baths, I haven't been in the water with my hands. And I think that's been affecting the level of bubble, honestly, because
Haven't been.
the water by themselves just doesn't seem to do the job very well. hang
You
on.
need to just flail around while you're in there.
Yeah, you need to put your hands in the water and do like the dog petting, but with the water.
I hate this one.
You know what I mean?
Added permitted term. Yeah, pig.
I'm a thirsty flower. You have to water me. You have to use your pee.
Yeah.
Blank. Can
You
you?
allowed this.
I
You're
allowed
like, you
it
know what? The world
because
needs to see this.
I allowed it because that message was not derogatory or racist. It's about a simple man who wants to be treated like a plant and peed on, and that's something I think
You can relate.
all of us honest Europeans can relate to. Those dishonest
You're-
Americans. Stinky, alright? Remember that.
Dishonest Americans, did you say?
They always lie. They're always like... What's a funny... what do I do with that? What do Americans... Walmart.
Oh no, I fell off.
Oh, you know, there you go. They're always like, oh, I'm going to shop at a local shop, and then they go to Walmart. There you go.
A local small indie chain of shops. Known as Walmart.
Oh, you're
She's
still in
dead.
Ash. Are you 1055?
1566.
1560. Oh, I found you. Damascus steel. Or wood. Chat, what do Americans do? Can you give us some culture? What do they get up to?
They shoot one another.
They go yeehaw.
They do that, don't they?
And sometimes
They
they
do.
go "Ah,
They really do. That's what? Oh god, that's an inverted wink. He's a funny boy. He is. Have you seen Tommy? Have you seen the inverted wool sad? It somehow looks
Yeah,
so
I
much
have.
more sad
I have."
than a regular wool sad, and I don't know what it
Can you see
is.
the water?
He just looks like
Another one.
squished. He looks like not Pepe Gar. What's the new one? What's the new like Pepe there? The Sedge. Oh look at him! he's so mournful. He looks like he wasn't expecting to be sad.
Mournful.
Like the normal wool sad just looks worried for someone else, but this one looks like he's looking around his shoulder like, oh, really? They're out of Maya gold at the supermarket? I think they've stopped making it, by the way, because Chris said in our online shop she wasn't able to find any green and black's Maya gold, and I don't know if I can support that company anymore, honestly.
I can't support Chris anymore.
Good. Was it because she kept laughing when she found out that Kazooie didn't care that these polar bears' dad was gone? She was laughing about it. Like these.
What's happened to Chris?
There
She's
was-
so wholesome.
I didn't think she was. I think she's always been a bit of a serial killer, but now she feels like enabled because she's living in London, I guess, and there's a lot of them around. I'm watching you, Ash, by the way, all the content.
Thank you.
She's pretty murdery, though.
I mean, you're welcome.
You're sometimes like, oh, you know, stab, stab, stab.
You've done this.
I didn't do this.
I also lagged. And now my game's like stuck.
Boy,
So I was gonna leave.
we don't expect to be sad. We sue McDonald's for chipping our tooth on a chicken McNugget.
Oh, I heard about
That
that.
story's not going to work. Wait, what? Did they actually get sued?
Yeah,
What
oh,
was in
they
it? Like
suing,
a stone
I
or
believe.
something?
I think it was a bone, I'm not sure.
Or was it
I've
just
got
a
no idea.
burnt section of food? Did you win against the stupid bear? No, I accidentally crashed the console and lost all our progress on that level except for the money, except for the notes even. Stabulous woman. Where? Woolaya _ HF. Do bit rewards work? They don't. Bit rewards? Can you even modify bit rewards?
No.
Can you have like a wool woof squish? No, you cannot. That makes them extra special because you can't see them in a special form.
Pure.
Wow, Ash, you are.
They're in their original form.
No.
Just pull out your wallet and offer them 100 grand for their
Oh,
fursuit.
you got beamed, Ash.
Mm. No,
You
it's
got
not
beamed, and now it's panic.
Hey chat, do you want to post every single emote that you have on my channel right now? That'll be fun. Do that. Post every emote every woolen emote you have access to in a row. Just like a machine gun. Just wool a woo. Here we go. Do we don't want to be shorts guys?
Shorts, guys.
Yeah, just guys
I
with
literally
shorts.
just earned my shorts
I just sent my
for
shorts
the
too.
first time. There we go.
Guys with shorts. Thank you, Yoma. I appreciate you. You're sticking to the plan. Every emote you have, on it, boss. Yo, thank you, Waste. Ah, you've got the nice tier 3 boys as well. Also, no, Tom, none of that. Oh, Tommy. You're putting your shorts on, aren't you? Ah, you never get to see Wool Sleep, Wool Pet, Wool Pat, Wool Plus, and Wool Misaka. They're such good emotes. Nice lane. Ah, a good selection. Don't just post the blessed.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like it. Chat, wait, what do you think is the most underrated emote that's actually very good, but like no one uses it? Because some of them are a little underrated, like no one ever uses the right hand side of the giant wool hee hee. They only ever use the left side and then flip it horizontally. Poor boy. Streamer was surprised that he never gets to see tier 3 emotes. Wool Goldsmug is extremely underrated. You and Lifemar are the only people to ever use it. I think Small used it once. Wool Budget used to be underrated. I don't know why. It's such like a cheeky little emote. I think it's a lot better now as well, now that I've got like an animated version in WoHo for it. You could use them as like a subscription bloody sign. Wool At is underrated. People didn't use it ever, and then for like a month, it's the only emote people seem to use, and now I don't really see it much anymore. Wool Smug. Yeah, Wool Smug's a little underrated. I think that's like a horny emote now. Like, only horny people use it, and only horny people who don't want to use Woolhina. Yeah, Lane, you use Wool Air, but that's because you're blue, and it works with your colour.
I used Wool Air a lot. I think I'm one of the top users.
Yeah. Yeah, Yoma, you're like horny. You use Wool Smug. And Blank lately has been using Hungrybox's Jigglypuff emote that looks a bit like a donger, I guess, if you look at it in a particular way. It's a bit questionable.
Your chat is off the rails recently, by the sound of things.
They've been super horny lately.
Yeah.
I like look away from the
lockdown's
chat for
getting
2
to them.
seconds, and they're looking for a bonking.
Fornicating.
Yeah, well they're not fornicating, but they're thinking about it a lot.
They're
And
heavily
that's the worst
suggesting it.
part.
Not horny
I
enough.
qualify.
Considering
Fully
that you're maybe
qualified.
75% of the Wool Smugs in this chat, you're not very pleased with your impression of my activity. So you're saying that you're not horny? Is that what you're saying, yeah, man?
He's in denial.
Is the issue with Wool Smug that it used to be Wool Aya, and then I changed it over to Wool Smug? Should I swap them back around again, or do you think all the people that have that as a bit emote would be upset?
No, yeah, the Smug's better now.
I like this new Smug just because it's... I wanted to have that face on my Twitch channel, because I think it's good. Actually, what I wanted originally was a very, very particular frame of Reimu from Imperishable Night, but it turns out it does not crush down to 28 pixels very well. So we ended up going with this instead. I do think Wool Smug is better, but I think Small prefers Wool Aya.
Yeah, you know, heck small.
That's mean.
Small.
Small
You see small, huh?
saw Small earlier.
Oh, heck small.
Small was posting the rats on Discord, and apparently they're old rat men now. They're like old grumpy... Yeah, they're like old grumpy men. And they drink a lot.
Oh, so me.
Yes.
Alcoholic rats.
Old grumpy men who drink a lot. Physics engine, please be kind. Let me through, not in the floor. Very cool. I heard the sparkle sparkle. I like this sort of section here where, like, even though it's tilted horribly, you still get to stay on it, just because there's so many people leaving it as well. TIL, I'm a rat. Are you a rat, Kilo? How much have you been drinking lately? I thought you said you haven't drunk during lockdown. Were you lying? Have you been doing nothing but whiskey?
Kilo's been doing jello shots of strippers.
Jello?
That's what Kilo's been doing.
Why would I jump on that? Am I very stupid? I saw it tilting into the abyss, but then I saw a lot of other people on it as well. So my, like, human nature made me want to jump on it as well. Because everyone else is doing it, you know?
You just want to do what other people are doing, bro. You just copy it.
Oh no! I just watched my soul get torn out by Satan. Moi. Here we go. What's the lore behind the waifus that sing in the music in this game?
It's me.
Are they? Are they meant to be like an F-pop? A Full Guys pop band or something?
Maybe.
They're singing Ka Fulu Lulu Fulu Poo. People were posting a copy pasta about that when we first streamed this. What happened to that?
Don't know.
Were they getting too horny, maybe?
No, it's not possible.
I can win this. I just need to be one of the last 3 people in.
Do it.
Oh, I was the last guy!
Oh,
Oh,
that was nice.
that's
So-
right. Just grew another hair on my chest there. I'm getting a bit cold, actually. I might put my jumper on after this.
Getting cold? Can't imagine.
The next Vermintide stream is in 6 months. You should be very happy that we streamed that game for like 40 hours. Not many games get that treatment. Hey, Slane. I actually quite liked Vermintide, honestly.
It got more time than Witcher did.
It might have. I just enjoyed it because it was like, it's basically like Left 4 Dead, right? You just want to see every map once.
Yeah.
It just happened to take us that long to see all the maps. Also, I like that the character I happened to choose was also one that could do like 1 trillion damage. So I was like, this is fun. Witcher more like Sleeper. The Witcher? Oh, I haven't played on this in a long time.
No.
Hello, Shorts Boy.
No.
Wait, this is a pigeon. This isn't one of you.
Give hug. Oh no.
Hey, 1069. No, Tomu! There we go.
Where'd you go?
Sorry, I was about to fall off.
Oh, don't
Hello, friends. Hello, Ash.
win.
Ah,
Do you want a friendly cuddle?
I want
Hello.
hugs, but in the right time frame. I'm here now.
Hello.
We
Excuse me. Hello.
Okay, now we go. Oh my god.
I realized I was consistently getting far, but probably because people weren't, like you weren't pulling me off the edge, Tommy. A woolen sleevelet. What
People like you.
People
Yeah, what do
like
you mean by that,
you.
huh? What do you mean like that?
Northerners. You're a northerner now,
What?
Tommy.
What?
You are. It's
Say bath. Quick.
Bath.
Prove yourself.
you did it.
Oh my god, kill him.
In the bath.
Ooh, I'm Porky. I'm going to have a bath.
With our bubbles.
Novels, huh?
Bubbles.
How has no one been eliminated yet? I don't like this.
It's just going to start getting very fast, I think. Why am I going for this gap? I'm a fool. There's so many people here. Here we go. Someone must have gotten kicked out there.
4 people have been eliminated.
That's very few. I feel like this one normally gets quite a lot of people. Including me, apparently. I'm only doing okay because I think I've been RNG tumbling over it. Like my ragdoll. We did it. Yeah.
We're gamers.
A bath?
Games.
Bath.
What's else?
A bath.
Yo, I'm right
You're
next to
getting a
you.
pasty.
Ash, what if we were to stand next to each other in the Fall Guys Tetris grid? Just kidding. Unless? There's a man above you, like, covered in
I would go for the
bloody
grab.
nose. When's there going to be a TF2 video? If you go onto this Twitch page on past
When TF2
broadcasts,
gets updated.
go back a few days and watch the VOD. Also, I don't know. I just haven't had the time lately.
Alright, we've got our gym shorts on. We're ready for football.
We are ready for football. We streamed it for like 3 hours the other day, so if you want, you can just go and look at the VOD. I don't know if it's on the YouTube alt yet. I don't know, but it will be on the Twitch page if you go back a bit. We played pubs and MVM. It was quite fun.
Okay.
Well, these blue boys are slapping it. Honestly, like I just tried to kick the ball and someone else on yellow kicked it away from me. So that was not quite what I was looking for in terms of a team sports game, but sure.
Oh
Right.
no.
That one's gone. That one's done for. How about if I just start... Are any of the blue people good in particular? I could just try holding them randomly and aggressively.
Yeah.
Like this bloody pigeon. Grab him. Cheeky pigeon. Smelly bird cunt. Is that... Can you say that? You can probably
Yeah,
say that. You can get away with that,
You
right?
can say that to pigeons. I don't think they'll argue back.
No, I think they'll try and steal my chips, even if I haven't got chips.
Much up.
I'll just start to have chips and they will take them.
They do that.
Oh! I nearly stored... They do. They do as well. They're, they're pigeons.
They do.
That's sort of what they do. This cheeky pigeon... He's cheeky little cunt. Come here. This football game is just bloody going nowhere. We need to start holding people back, lads. Pretend you're the school system. Ha 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 ha. Anyone?
Topical.
There we go. Topical. What if mock grades, but actually grades? Just kidding, unless... Oh god, I'm sorry, yellow team! I just walked it into the goal.
This is the lowest scoring game I've played of this so far.
Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Wait, doesn't that mean it's balanced? Like, it got in just because we got a bit lazy and we were like, we're going to get like another 20s later anyway. Stop this bloody unicorn. Oh my god, this football just sucks. Stop grabbing me, you weird man.
We're not gonna win.
I just watched another yellow person not... That you just did a self-goal, you utter twat. Tommy, I just watched the bloody Fanta can.
It's okay, we go game.
Sacrifice us.
Never trust the Fanta can.
Oh my god, it's the new... It's the bloody sugar tax Fanta, isn't it?
It won't let me leave.
Oh my god. It's like actual football. I'm going to like trip over and grab my leg and then complain.
It won't let me leave.
It won't let me leave either.
My favourite meme was listening to the radio the other day, haha, but also that the Football Premier League were complaining that footballers won't get to be paid enough because no one's going to see football matches.
That's a shame.
It's such a shame that the thriving English Football League scene won't be able to pay their footballers trillions of pounds a year.
Goodbye, Beaver.
Bye, Beaver. Bye, 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 bye. I'm going to go put a jumper on. I think this game's
Invite me again.
twatted.
Oh, can you not escape either?
Did the actual game itself crash?
I don't know, I can escape.
I got kicked to the main menu.
Good.
I'm by myself.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, because Tommy and I had to leave and rejoin the game.
Oh, really?
Cause
Hang on.
yeah, because we couldn't quit.
I can find you now in the Tommy and Ash
Send
groups.
invites.
No, I can't.
Well,
It doesn't exist, apparently,
I
even
sent
though I just made
invites.
it.
I sent invites. Me.
Here we go. By various people who may or may not be leaving.
Oh.
Is Moon gone? Ah. I just put a jumper on with my glasses and it like went fucking everywhere. Hang on, I gotta clean these things quickly. Oof. Wait, do you think the other team got kicked out as well then if there was a server error?
Okay.
I heard that earlier. I was doing so well and the game was like, no you're not.
Not anymore.
You have to go as well. You've only had gummy bears today. You need chalky milk and a sandwich. Have fun.
that's a good idea.
Thanks for watching today. That is a strange bloody diet. You're either a student, 12, or like 40 and just a bit hungry. Want some gummy bears?
Yesterday all I had was crisps.
Ash. Come on.
Today I had a ready meal that was 1 day out of date.
That's fine.
That's not
Well, I'm
bad.
feeling a bit awful right now, so maybe it wasn't fun.
Oh,
Maybe you should eat some fruits and
did
vegetables.
you store it properly? At least.
Yeah, in the fridge.
Okay, that's good.
What's a dangerous motion to make on stream, Kilo? Are you being horny?
You've been horny.
I thought you said you weren't being horny. Hey chat, do you want people always ask for tips at uni? Do you know what the tip is? Buy bloody fruit.
No,
Buy fruit.
just scurvy.
I don't eat fruit.
How many
Oh, you should.
students do you think don't get scurvy because they're like, oh, oranges cost a couple pounds each. I could buy a pint for that. Fruit
Well,
is
that's quite a lot.
expensive. It's extremely
Actually-
good for you.
Drink fruit juice instead.
Don't
Does that count?
It doesn't count. Although I used to think it counted when I was a student. It does not
Like a,
count.
no, like a smoothie, like a proper.
A smoothie
actual
counts, but juice
made of
doesn't.
actual. Yeah,
Proper
Well.
fruit juice does count.
yeah.
proper-
it's
like if you go and
orange-
squeeze an apple, it
Orange,
counts.
passion fruit, mango, and banana.
If
buy,
you
like
c-
Capella or Innocent, that counts.
yeah,
counts.
Capella's so
If
good.
you're going to Iceland and buying the from concentrate water
No,
with
yeah,
apple
raw
extract in
concentrate
it.
doesn't count. You need proper fruit juice. The
Also,
juice
I
is-
don't know how much it counts.
The concentrate stuff tastes horrible anyway. I don't like
As-
any of that squash stuff, even as a child.
Oh, I
Really?
drink squash all the time.
Oh, by the way, you know
Yeah.
Ribena doesn't exist anymore. It's like a weird shell of its former self.
That's because they
No,
reduce the
is it?
sugar.
Yeah, but it's because of the bloody sugar tax. But instead of just increasing the costs, they like... Oh, hello.
Right.
Instead of reducing the costs like everyone... increasing the costs like everyone else, they just reduced the sugar. But there was already a Ribena Light, so apparently the Ribena Light is closer to the old Ribena because it hasn't changed. Which is just horrid, honestly.
It's one of those weird like evasion schemes. Like,
Just watch someone skip through the planet. It's like how Ocean Spray, Cranberry and Raspberry tastes like shit now, even though it used to be my favourite juice and then they ruined it because children were getting obese or something.
fruit doesn't need to be.
Those stupid
to be
The
children.
squash version still tastes pretty good. What, sorry?
Somebody was like, fruit's good, so it's worth it. But like, fruit doesn't. It shouldn't need to be good to be worth it. It's worth it by not letting you kill yourself
Fruits.
with a shit
And
diet.
just buy like vitamin supplements instead.
Oh yeah, just get some multivits.
I honestly think you could
Yeah.
probably. You wouldn't be that unhealthy if you ate fast food all day if you were still having like 5
Well,
portions of fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely agree.
I feel like it's enough to offset for what most people probably just never eat fruit and vegetables.
You could just eat like
Just have a banana and an apple.
potatoes and a multivitamin.
Yeah.
In various forms every day, and then you'll be fine. So you'll
Oh,
get the
that's
carbs
smart.
and vitamins, and that's it.
Fruit is high calorie. Fruit is high just about everything. Is it also high calorie?
No, it's not.
It's got a lot of sugar in it. Is it high calorie?
Well, it's a lot
Oh,
less
my
worse than.
stream's dying. I just watched myself drop 250 frames. Am I still in the game? No, I'm back. That was weird. No,
Oh,
internet dropped again. Oh dear, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Hi chat.
we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, we can hear you in Discord. And I think
Weird.
you're in the game still, so.
Strongbow dark fruit does count as fruit because it's like Ribena but with bubbles. Bubbly Ribena.
It seems to be all
Natural
my
sugar.
roommates drink. It's like
Dark fruit. I used to love dark
Yeah.
fruit. It's because it's tasty. And it's not that
Yeah.
expensive, yeah.
It's not as good as other cider though.
I
No,
don't
It's
know.
reasonable for the price.
I wish they'd. put
I'd rather have
steroids
that than
in.
For a
Strongbow.
fruit, yeah, definitely. For a fruity cider, it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think like Old Moot and whatever the Swedish one's called is
Yeah,
better.
Old
Like
Moot.
Rock. Well, it's dark fruit. It's
Dark fruit strongbow.
dark fruit like
Google that.
I think I don't know, it might be like black currant or something. It's good.
Yeah, it's like blackcurrant, raspberry,
Blackberries.
blackberries. Yeah.
It's just nice.
Cherries.
You don't like dark fruit? Satanist fruit. Yeah.
Fruit of the night.
Neither of you like old FPSs much, do you? Because I finished Dusk the other day and I really enjoyed it,
I
and
saw
I want
you
to
playing
recommend
that.
it. I had a
Mm.
few gripes with it, but for the most part, it was really good, and I don't know how much it costs, but it might be worth it if it's cheap. I had a ton of fun with it.
I tried playing the original Half-Life, and it's really hard.
You might not
That's
like it
my
then.
only old FPS experience. That and like the original Quake.
It's sort of quakey. Does make one of the
Yeah,
Satanists,
it looked like old Doom and Wolfenstein.
It had some things that made me really appreciate it though, like they on the one of the last levels is like a really cool sort of like enemy wave fight. But apparently there's a skip for speedrunners. They like built that in because they just knew people would get sick of doing it over and over. Like little things like that make me appreciate the thing more. What I didn't appreciate was that the default maximum frame rate cap was 144. I was like, excuse me, sir, I have a 240. By the way, 240 apparently isn't ultra luxury anymore, and it's just like,
No, it's
normal.
because there's 360.
yeah, 360 I think is too far. 240 I thought I was going a bit far with, but like apparently it's people like it.
I think
It's more just because it gives you more headroom over 144.
But I mean, if you're playing games professionally, then you'd get 360.
I think you'd get 360, but I
Like
think
playing
it's
it as like in a tournament, like esports.
I think it's almost negligible, right?
I don't know. I think any advantage is an advantage, and when you're playing at the top 0.001%,
Any advantage is
then you
good,
get that advantage.
but don't a lot of those 360 right now, might be wrong, don't a lot of them have issues with stuff like pixel overdrive and smear and stuff just because they're trying to output so much,
Yeah.
which
Probably
might be a
the 144.
disadvantage. Maybe. Oh, this is horrid. We're having to deal with the
I'm
bloody
bogged.
physics engine.
I'm bogged. I'm dead.
I don't know. I really like my 240 hertz. I am actually very glad I bought it. But I also think it's cool now that it's just sort of like a thing that everyone has. I still remember
Yeah,
that it was
my
wild
next-
when I got 144 hertz.
My next monitor, I'll buy a 4K, so then I can have like a 4K monitor for,
And
like,
a high
RPGs
refresh
and
rate.
stuff, and then a 240 hertz.
I refuse to go to 4K for now because I haven't really tried it much, and I'm very happy with 1080p, and I don't want to like quarter my frame rate.
Yeah.
if we get to the point where, what was it? My cards are 2070, right? It's sort of like a 1080 Ti or something, but like costs nowhere near as much. So I'm currently so I guess I'm waiting for the sort of like 3080, 3090 price. You know, in a couple years, a couple generations, whenever the mid-tier equivalent is like that. I'm waiting for that basically, because that means that 4K at 240 Hz wouldn't be that weird. But I refuse to drop my frame rate for resolution right now. Like, I'm happy with 1080p. I never have an issue with it. And until every game is using 240-ish, or at least over 200, I refuse to care. Because also, like, games like Osu, the resolution matter not at all, and that's the only game I take even remotely seriously.
Otterick, if you don't notice the difference between 144 Hz and 60 Hz, you haven't enabled 144 Hz.
Yeah, if you want to have a funny laugh, go on the Counter-Strike subreddit and search for something along the lines of, I didn't know that you had to enable it. And there's like so many posts where people are like, yeah, my friend bought this for Christmas or like in Black Friday. I asked him to, like, I went to his house and I saw that it was actually on 60 Hz and he was like, oh shit. Like, people do not, sorry, Full Guy. People just do not realize. There is a massive difference. I genuinely believe I would have been way worse at Team Fortress had I never bought my Death Adder and 144 Hz.
Yeah.
Because I used to play with a little wireless mouse and a 60 Hz, which probably not quite as good, honestly.
My first, like, you know, rise in like skill level in TF2 was because I got a computer that could run the game at 60 FPS.
Oh, I guess
I got a computer that could run it at 144 and have a 144 Hz monitor eventually, and that was like the next gym.
Yeah. It's amazing how the game is pay to win.
It happened the same in Overwatch, is that from 144 to 240 and you jump up again.
240 is such a nice difference.
Yeah.
People love to nitpick and say it doesn't make a difference, but people have all been saying that for so many years with so many different things. Like, you know, you don't need 60 FPS, 30 is completely fine, or... Alright, fine, 60 FPS is fine, but you don't need 100. Oh, come on, TF2 at 300 FPS, it doesn't do anything. Oh, actually... Blah, 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 blah. You don't notice the difference anymore, but it literally does make a difference.
It's massive.
Isn't it? It's a very, very, very big difference.
Playing Final Fantasy with Cake yesterday, and like I'm trying to figure out ways to, you know, keep my PC like cooler to not overheat my room, so I can have the door shut sometimes.
Lower the frame rate.
So I lowered the frame rate to 60 FPS.
It feels awful.
It's just like, oh, choppy.
Yeah.
Choppy and slow.
Otterick, do you want to know a big way to tell the difference? I did, when I first got my 144 and when I got my 240, I did this. Go into something like Counter-Strike that runs really easily at like 1,000 frames. And just switch the game between different monitors. Use like, you know, the Windows alt left or whatever. And just wiggle the mouse around and do that. It is insane. I did that to show, I think, friends in like halls at uni, because they were like, what is this monitor? Why did you spend so much on 144 Hz? I was like, this is why. And he was like, oh shit. It's like, it's nuts. Like, if you don't notice going to it, that's fine, but coming from it is an enormous difference.
Yeah.
Or like frame rate cap, like Woho, unironically, is a really good show for that. I fell off. In Woho, I've got a frame rate limiter, and if you just skip between 30 and 60 and 100, whatever, it's nuts how shit the main menu goes to looking like incredibly smooth. I am constantly jumping, by the way, because I'm afraid my A button will get stuck if I don't. So I'm just gonna do this. This is stressing me the Christ out there. Fuck! No! No! No, 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 no.
You're still in. It's okay.
Alright, new strat. I'm gonna be that guy.
You're gonna just ruin it for other people.
I'm gonna ruin it for everyone else. Alright? I don't need space. They just need to fall straight down the middle. Excuse me, sir. Are you trying to play the game, perhaps?
Not today.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, I'm just gonna do this, because jumping stresses me. Here we go. Just go in a nice straight line. Maybe eventually I'll just wing, because people are gonna fall down the end.
There's a few people that are quite high up still.
Oh, you cheeky cunt. He could have landed on anything. Hello, Fox. Hello, Faux Fox. I'm assuming it's pronounced Faux, isn't it? The strat for Hexagon. Okay, Otteric, go into a first-person shooter, like TF2 or Counter-Strike. Type in FPS max 30, FPS max 60, FPS max, like, whatever your monitor is. And then just flick between them. And go like...
There should be no way that like 60 is even remotely like the 144.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
night and
very
day.
disappointed in myself.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You should be.
I'm never going to win at this game, I think.
You will. Just tell yourself that you'll win.
I don't think I will win.
Just no. The right mentality.
I think if I win, it will be because everyone else fails.
Yeah.
Okay, Otteric, what you
That's
should
how
do,
win.
frame rate cap yourself at 1 frame a second.
Do not do that.
Then 2, then 3.
Pretend you're playing on a laptop and install the super realistic Minecraft texture pack that make cows look like IKEA sofas. And install the shader packs. Maybe install Tackit while you're at it and run Industrial Craft. Alright. By the way, Minecraft adventure maps, really fun. Even if they're a bit shit, they're still kind of fun. But one thing I didn't realize is that in the years, I genuinely have not played it since running existed. Like, actually, though. So every single map always has, like, an incredibly tedious parkour segment that involves really, really annoying run jumps. Which I don't know how to do. And I don't like that. I kind of like it when it's just walking restricted, because it means you actually know the movement options. And by you, I mean me. 'Cause I bet you know everything you can do in Minecraft. Oh,
Ash does.
I bet you do.
Alright.
Yeah, Ash, you're slightly younger than us.
Ash
You know
is a
everything in
zero.
Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
You've done Minecraft jump maps, haven't you?
Ash can like talk to TK about Minecraft
No,
and
he's
they can
fair.
like understand each
Ash,
other.
how many blocks can you jump with one run jump?
4.
That's
I don't know.
that's literally correct.
Wow.
I know that because we were playing on a level where you had to punch the other person across because the gap was 5, because me and Chris were doing it for like 10 minutes trying to jump. And it turns out it's just impossible.
I know you can reach 4.5 blocks when you like mine and stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't know much about the movement or anything.
What is what's 1440p like? Is it like a significant difference?
When you need the screen space, I think it is. I don't think like I mean, you know, it's like going from 720 to 1080, right? Everything gets crisper and looks nice.
Is it enough of a
But-
difference though?
It depends what games you play, but I think
Because I feel like the
but
frame rate cap wouldn't be that bad, right?
I need it. I feel like I want it for Final Fantasy because then I can have more screen space, like for my so I
Text
put my
and
HUD
stuff.
on like the edge, and then I can have like more actual screen space in the middle to do the game.
My problem with 4K is if I think I got it, I would just end up turning up the scale by like 400% or whatever.
Yeah. The only reason that I don't want it, and I don't know if this makes sense or not, is that because when I'd be like on Netflix and stuff, I'm not going to pay for the 4K Netflix subscription.
Yeah.
So everything is
Isn't
going
that
to be
a separate
1080p
thing? What the
anyway.
hell?
Yeah.
Well, it's just going to be
It's just a slightly premium price.
crunched anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Like you get it on Prime as like an included thing, but like on
Is-
Netflix, yeah, it's a be expensive. Like we only have like the cheap subs. So.
Isn't 4K more for gaming and sports?
We have TV as well.
The TV shows actually, like, what do they make in 4K
There's quite
other
a lot.
than...
There's like a
Movies.
David
there's like
Attenborough.
Sky Channel that is dedicated to 4K, and a lot of BBC stuff is 4K now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm still...
Like
Unfortunately...
Blue Planet, the most recent one that came out,
Yeah.
that
I'm-
was all in 4K, and that was like a big thing. I think.
I'm still excited about HD TV channels, which I'm pretty sure are 720p. Like, whenever I go to my mum's house and I see, like, you know, BBC HD or whatever, I'm like, whoa, this is so crisp. You can see the guy's hair. 4K might be too much for
It
me.
makes them not bald anymore.
Yeah. Cock and balls torture.
Yeah. You're
It's either
fair.
720p or 1080i. What uses interlaced in 2020? Really? I thought it's just 720p. I still think that's the coolest thing in the world. Like, getting to watch HD TV? Are you nuts? High definition?
It still separates them on like Sky and stuff, doesn't it? It's
It
really
does.
Weird.
The channel
You'd
like
think it'd be the
1,000.
standard, but People are still watching them on like portable CRTs, you know.
They're still watching them on 480p.
We have TVs in this place. You probably saw it in my photo on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's like this tiny thing.
The one above your monitor in a really
Yeah.
weird place. What can
Yeah,
you
you
even
can't-
do with that?
I turn it on at night and just have it on as like background noise because my chair
Like talking.
is like lower back chair, so I
Yeah.
can't lean in my chair, so I just go lie down in bed.
It's nice
So
to
my
have
back
something
hurts.
talking in the background.
Yeah, so I just have that on. But like I can barely watch anything, and also like the brightness. Obviously, it's in the fucking ceiling. How can the brightness be something I can actually see stuff on? So anytime it's a dark scene, I ain't got a clue what's happening.
I'm kind of envious of that though, because when I was in halls, I just had my monitor and I couldn't lean the chair back because it was like an office chair. So I
Yeah.
used to have to lie back on the bed with my legs on the chair in like a really uncomfy way, or like up on the with my legs up on the tiny desk. And I'd just like crane my neck trying to watch whatever the hell content it was. I think I was just watching MRE videos. I used to watch a lot of food eating. That and ProZD.
Just like Ashens.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Ashens actually.
I loved Ashens.
I
Him
still
and
like
his sofa.
Ashens. I love how he hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, his,
Like,
his
ever.
content is exactly the same. I love it.
I like you accidentally just watch a video of his from 9 years ago and you're like, oh yeah, his cameras looks a bit shit, but sure.
Yeah,
I think he did a video about like camera reviews and he did like an old style commentary and I didn't even realize that he got a new camera. I was like, well yeah, it did change at some point. Oh crap!
I
I just
remember
keep
there
yelling.
was a really funny Reddit post that he was like a part of, and he commented on it, and it was like, "Oh, what's your advice before starting a YouTube channel?" Or like, what's some good advice for someone who's starting out on it? And he said, "Get a new sofa."
Oh yeah, what happened to his sofa? Didn't it break?
I don't know.
It like fell apart. He had to get a new one, didn't he? He had to like try and find an identical copy of the same sofa he always had because of his branding.
to keep his brand. the same,
Tomu,
yeah.
I think the owl is cheating. He keeps grabbing me from like 20 meters away.
We're just hyping as well.
Are we on like an American server or something?
We're gonna lose. Watch out.
Is that the strat just to like make instead of winning, you just want other people to lose?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm just trying my best to stop this bloody red cunt from taking my ball away. 15 seconds. We can defend for 15 seconds, right? God, the ping is bad. Did we actually have
It's very
50,000
terrible.
people playing? Or do you think it's like 10 people playing and the rest are bots? Like it's the TF2 effect, where like what was
We
it?
lost the yellow. We're gonna lose.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
What's the TF2 website that's like the yellow pages?
The yellow.
You know the one I mean? Like it shows all the like the true stats for servers, and it turns out the game only actually has like 2,000 concurrent players. Because
I know the one you mean, but I don't remember the name of it.
it has like a list of like the newest videos for the game. Oh, I don't want to still be in here. Why doesn't it let you quit between this loading screen?
Unity.
The 720p is 60 FPS though, so most channels that have sports choose that. Most of the time 1080i isn't interlaced, it's 1080 30, but because they separate the fields because the standard is written in the 90s. Is TV HD in 60 FPS? Really? Wait, are we all lost, or was some people still in? We all
No,
lost,
we
right?
Yeah, because we're on the same team.
Cool, cool.
We're losers. Waiting for Fall Guys saying 6-1.
Hey, I just got-
Already up.
Some kryptonite coins.
I thought Kryptonite was green.
Do you think I'm some sort of nerd who knows how superhumans work?
Yes.
No,
What? What did you say?
I didn't say anything, Ashtopher. So Ash, what sort of kitchen equipment do you own?
Um,
Do you have a cheese toasty maker? They sell them at Argos. You can buy the
No.
one I've got.
I don't really eat cheese toasties.
Well,
honestly.
you're a student,
Um,
and you said all you
we
ate
have-
yesterday was chips, so maybe you want to buy one.
No, I had crisps.
Crisps, Willem.
Not even chips.
Oh, wait, actually, like-
In Dutch.
like actual chips, like sorry, actual crisps.
Oh,
Sorry,
crisps. Actual crisps.
I thought you meant
Just
you like
crisps.
went to like the fish and chip shop and just got some chips.
Nope. No, just crisps.
She said crisps.
Oh dear.
Chips
Sorry.
wouldn't be as bad. Like,
Yeah.
that'd be like at least a substitute.
Today I've had chips
Ash,
because the fridge freezer broke. The
Yeah.
one that had all of my food in. So
did it all go off?
So some of it's gone off. So I had some like nut burgers to eat with the chips.
Nut burger.
What? They're like nut. They say nut cutlets.
I like how,
They're
I
burgers made out.
I like how
Like a
Ash is the
Twitch
youngest one.
username.
Like how Ash is the youngest one here, and we both snort nut burger.
It sounds like an insult. Like a teenager insult. God, you suck at Fortnite, Timmy, you utter nutburger. I'm actually he's a cutlet. Alright. Nutburger. You put it in your buns. Did your
Anyway,
sausage go
they'd gone off, so I started eating them and they tasted horrible, so I just threw them away, so I just said
Do they taste a bit fishy?
They did a little bit. I don't know what fish tastes like, but
It's
you know.
a bit like a nut burger. When am I continuing the esports series? This is an esport, isn't it?
You're so immature.
my
You're a bad impression on me.
Rocket
trying
League's
my best.
free.
What, sorry?
I try my best. Tommy, do you want to
We're
play
at the
Diabotical at
front.
some point? We are.
Yeah,
I've been thinking
I played
about it
some-
lately.
I played Diabotical today with Dash. We did some duels. We just sent duels to like unlimited, and we got to I think it's like the score on unlimited is like 150.
Has anything changed
played
since
for
we
an
last
hour and a
played
half.
it? Have they added any weapons
There's
or
like new maps. That's it.
just maps and stuff, is it?
Yeah. There's some new game modes and stuff.
Remember Quake Live got a random update in like 2017 where they added a whole new like game mode and shit, and I was like, whoa. Because Quake Live is literally just like Quake 3 Arena, right?
Yeah.
But slightly more modern. I was thinking about it because it's a good game, isn't it?
I can't get Quake Live to run on my PC. I think that's why we never played. Like we didn't playing it because I can't get it to run on my PC. For some reason.
Really? I would like it. I still think I would really enjoy playing Freeze Tag. I think it's Freeze Tag. I think that game mode's awesome. It's like Arena but fun, you know? Like I can't think of a way to describe it better than that. Does Diabotical have anything like Freeze Tag yet? Because that'd be sick. It has like the edge shot with the crossbow thing.
Yeah. So there's like Insta game and stuff for free for all, and then there's like a bunch of like custom game modes you can play. Like
Does it have surfing and bunny hopping and rocket
It's
jumping?
got race. Yeah, it's got race.
That might be fun.
Yeah, me and Dashi, we did duels for about an hour and 40 minutes, just straight on one map. And then when that finally ended, we did the Rocket 1v1 Rocket Arena, which was so good.
By the way, apparently I found out the other day, CSGO has an official game mode called Flying Scoutsman, where it's like headshot only scouts. There's like a built-in game mode. That's sick. But also, apparently it's got low gravity, so they incentivize you not to jump, which completely defeats the purpose of it being scout v scout headshots. And apparently body shots still do damage.
Well, jump scouting has always been like a thing since like CSS, I think.
Yeah. What's 1.6?
So it's just that, but a game mode.
It's that, but apparently jumping is like not advised because of low gravity. Apparently it's like perfect accuracy or
Weird.
something, so there's literally no reason to. Like you can run around.
Yeah,
and
there's like no spread. You can just not
draw a
scope
dot in the
anything.
middle of your monitor and just
Exactly.
no-scope people. Or use that one setting on your monitor that I'm not really sure what it's for other than for game modes like that puts a crosshair in the middle of your screen.
I saw that
That's fine, I
time.
fucking gone out so early on.
I've gotten so bad at this game mode, by the way. I like very frequently now die right at the start.
It's so hard.
It's harder than it should be, you know? Like it's just platforming in like a Unity game. Like this is
3D.
yeah, it's human full flat, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I never played that.
It
It's made
was
so much harder by people like
peeling around.
yeah, just being next to you is enough.
Human full flat was so much more fun than it had any right to be. Like it's this game,
Yeah.
you know, except you can control both arms. That's it. That's the thing.
I've always wanted to play that. It looks so fun.
We can play it if you two haven't played it. Maybe Chris wants to play as well. I think there might be like community maps and stuff now as well.
It would run on a laptop, wouldn't it, as well?
Yeah,
The game runs
it runs on a
surprising.
Switch.
It runs on a Switch, but it actually runs surprisingly bad. I think when I streamed it, I turned all the settings down.
Oh, really?
So you might want to play it on like low graphic. I think it's just poorly
Wait,
optimized.
Wait, I haven't played it, but you know who has played it, Willen?
Me?
My mum.
Your mum's played Human Fall
Yeah,
Flat?
she has it on the Switch.
That's sweet.
Oh.
I also learned when I went over to her new house the other day, she's also got a PS4. What the fuck?
Fuck! I just got knocked off the edge by other people getting hit by the map. They got hit by the like little dildo things, and I
I
got
used to know
knocked
it.
off.
No, I got knocked out the round before.
Are we all dead?
Or maybe the round before
Yeah,
the round
we're
before.
dead.
We were all dead.
I'm probably-
The whole point is to jump. The accuracy is tweaked so jumping doesn't mess you up. No, but the point of the scout in CSGO is that it's perfect accuracy at your peak of your jump, so jump scouting was a thing where you'd go into servers and all you'd see is people jumping and scouting constantly. You know? Otherwise, there's not really much point in making it jump scouting versus jump AWPing and just turning off body shot damage. Yeah. Wow. That was fun, but also I hate that. I was doing badly, but I was still pulling it back from the brink, and then someone else went bab, sent me right into horny gel in the goo.
Good for you, Blank.
Blank. It's time for you to be bonked. All right. I nicked this beer from my brother-in-law. I don't know. My sister's boyfriend, fiance.
It's got a cap.
Yeah, it's a wheat beer. It's like this. I think this is just a regular metal tin with like paper around it. It's called the Newborough Cooking, like brewing company, and it's covered in like this cool art. It was really nice. It was a
looks
wheat.
pretty cool.
A wheat. He was a nice wheat beer. They broke that accuracy in a nerf in 2016/2017, so jump scouting was really not worth it. Wait. They broke the scout in CS:GO. Did they never fix
They
it?
made it so that they made it so that jumping accuracy was just a lot worse. I think.
Why? That
Dude,
was.
I fucking
I
don't
love
know,
the
but
scout.
They broke everything because, like, the two main rifles have first shot inaccuracy now, whereas before they didn't.
Well, the AK was the only one that did, right? It had like a 1 in 4 chance.
No, the AK and the M4 both had perfect first shot accuracy. But then they removed that, so they're not accurate perfectly on the first shot.
Wasn't it almost perfect, except it goes in 1 of 4 coordinates, because there was a meme that on dust too long to the bomb site, if you like, I don't know, make a demo or whatever, or I don't know how you do it, but if you just shoot a bot in the head repeatedly from that without moving your mouse, 25% of the time it will just miss. Like the
Yeah,
AK
that's now,
specifically had
but-
that.
But before they didn't have that.
No, that's always been a thing. They were meant to fix it at some point, but they said they didn't want people going around one-tapping each other with their AK or some bollocks. But did they add like super inaccuracy on first shot now? For everything?
Yeah, I think they've just made it worse. I didn't know that. I thought that they'd always had.
That's more of like
completely
one of
accurate
those.
first shot, but-
That's one of those like, did you know gaming facts rather than anything that's useful.
Well, it's just removes the skill from the game, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because the whole point is your first shot's the one that matters the absolute most, because it can do a ton of damage and you still haven't made a shot yet, so people don't know where you are. And if you aim perfectly and then hold down and go down a bit, you can usually kill people. The difficulty is getting more than one kill, or getting that first shot. I don't know. CSGO I still think has really interesting gun mechanics. I just wish it didn't make everyone so angry. You know?
It's such a good game.
Yeah, I think it was fun. It was the only esport I ever really watched much of. But I just like, I can't stand the fact that I'd play it with like Menti or CJ or whatever, and everyone would get really angry at each other after like 10 minutes. And that you can't play it without like a 5-stack. Like, solo CS is horrible.
It's a bit of a pain.
And there's so many cheaters. I know there's like a trust factor now or whatever, but like, it's just not.
I haven't seen a cheater in a long time with that game.
You haven't seen any obvious cheaters, but I think a lot of people have like a wall hack or something that makes it just slightly easier.
Maybe
You
actually
can normally
just,
tell.
Maybe you're just too low rank.
Me?
Nah.
Oh, when I played with Menti and everyone, I wasn't that good, honestly. I was meh. I had FPS aim and that's it. I got what's the word? Carried up to like the 2nd highest rank. And I don't know, I was pretty suspicious of a lot of the people we saw there. I'll be honest.
old CS:GO was very much like that.
Because
And
like,
it was really easy to get to global and stuff, and nowadays it's very, very, very hard.
yeah. Well, because global was something like 5% of people at some point, and I guess now it's like 0.5.
Yeah, they reduced it a lot.
Pillage the red team.
Why is blue team taking the egg away from us? We're our blue team. This is our golden egg. Why?
No, they're probably just holding it so that other people can't steal it.
No, they're
No,
not.
he's not taking it. No, he's not taking it out.
We had a second one. I stopped the other team from taking it, and then someone on blue kicked it away into the middle. What are you doing? Team-based game, my bum.
Pillage red team. Attack red team.
I'm defending our own base.
We go.
I think I'm successfully stopping our team from falling into the abyss. Although we have some red people here taking from us permanently. Oh god, Tommy, 8 people have gotten past my defenses. Oh dear god.
How the hell do you get out? How do you get out?
Just jump to the yeah, there.
Okay. Well, I did jump there before.
Oh, red team is just not doing very well now.
That's why we should attack red team.
Well, they aren't really doing. This poor like unicorn is trying his utter best. Oh, hey Tommy. I actually kind of like playing defender on this map more because I feel like I'm contributing more than when I like, just walk across the whole field and don't really do anything. Because all you have to do is stop like one guy from getting up.
One for red. One for red.
They're trying their best. CSGO is so different to every other FPS you played. CSGO is almost like Overwatch, except instead of your like abilities being like a button you press, it's like a sequence that you do. Like you have your whole team put out your smokes, or you do everyone put out their flashbangs. Like they're all like one-off things that you do to push with. I think that's kind of cool. Like it's almost like a weird gun chess, isn't it? Like it's really easy to watch, but like
It's quite there's
so
a lot
much
of
strategy
to it.
I feel like there's way more strategy
It's
than people
it's
appreciate.
quite like stripped back and basic. Like it's
Yeah.
the most basic form of FPS. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's pure aim, but there's also where you use your pure aim that matters. You can't just win by
Yeah, you need the game sense and
Yeah.
how to do smokes and where to send people.
just the fact that. I mean, one of the reasons I
where
didn't really
people
like it.
come.
I mean, the reason I like it, one of the reasons I stopped playing was also partly the fact that if you want to be really good, you have to memorize a bunch of like pixel lineups. Like if you want to play a map properly, you have to learn how to
I'm
smoke
stuck
different parts
on
of
the thing.
Mirage.
What a cool game.
Oh my god, you are as well.
Yeah,
Like
I
the-
just got stuck on it for like 10 seconds.
Oh. Oh
And
dear.
now I can't quit out. Very cool.
I'm still in the game, by the way. I didn't want to have to learn for each map like 20 different smoke and flash lineups. I think it's cool that like pros have memorized them, but I just couldn't be asked, honestly. Oh, qualified. Wait, isn't that a last mission one?
No, this is the one. The last mission one has the floor fall away.
I've never played that without the last mission, I think. Yeah, I like how rigid CSGO's guns are.
Yes.
I might prefer it if there was no randomness in the shot, though. I don't know how much I appreciate the fact that, like, even if you perfectly trace your pattern, you might just miss.
Corner walk, shoot, pew pew, bleh.
I mean, there's some bits that don't work, but the concept of a game that's slow and everyone can die in like half a second, but has a lot of stuff like, you know, it's only 5v5 and the maps are designed to be tiny corridors and like the smokes and the flashes and when do you do what and the timer and everything. I think that's cool. Oops. Oh, it's somewhere on the right here. Y'all just being wusses or something. You just gotta
They're
move
always
forwards.
scared.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Oh fuck.
As if, like, dying at the start actually does anything.
No, it doesn't.
It literally does not do anything.
I don't think it's that way. I think it's this.
I trust bloody 777 here.
Shit. Maybe I trust him as well. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
By the way, when you're done, can I have an invite back in?
Tomu! Oh. Think it's worth it? I'm going as well. No, Tomu! No!
Did you see it? Did you see it? Like, I just
trusted
commit.
you.
Well, I got it right.
I got it right and I missed.
I got first place as usual.
I went between the right one and the wrong one and fell through. Oh,
First place as
no.
usual.
Oh my god! I should have just gone with it. I held there's something in my finger.
That because I saw that one on the right, like it wobbled so much. So I don't know why you jumped there.
I don't know either. I got scared.
I just no fear, just commit.
All right, where are you? Bloody 1069. You have to win. You're even in the front, so you get a better chance than the people behind you. Oh my god, it's bloody neck and neck, except for the guy cheating with a slightly faster move speed. Actually, I don't think there is any cheaters. You know, the anti-cheat just sort of worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
I guess like most of the cheats were just like 10-year-olds with Googling like free Unreal Engine cheats or .com or whatever.
Oh, what?
Don't worry, they got stuck on the comms
moving
as well.
so fast.
This looks so sketchy on my end. Like the hitbox does not match. No. Oh. There's like a good second of lag there. Oh my god, you lost a bloody copyright indifferent superhero with a quiff.
Alright, we need to invite Ash back.
We need to?
It's rude.
Bye.
No, come back.
I need to accept me now.
Why? I was being mean. William Dafoe with a
Yeah,
pancake.
I know you being mean. I was there.
Were you? Oh, Tommy, you changed your skin to match mine.
Yeah,
You were aiming the mean
we've
at
all
me.
changed our skins to match yours.
Oh,
Have
really?
you not noticed?
I hadn't noticed.
We've had this for like, I don't know, chat.
Oh my god, we are all the exact same person.
How did you not notice?
I didn't think about it. I was like, this is what the Fall Guy looks like.
Chat, did you notice? How long have you noticed, chat? That's what I want to know. Fucking hell, William.
I always notice, says Otteric, but that's nothing. That doesn't answer the question. It's just.
It's been
He's
at least
avoiding
like
it.
5 games.
It's been a few. It's okay though.
Wow, this game's very well
It's
optimized.
just solidarity.
They don't render your like penis region if you're wearing trousers. That's good. I respect that.
You don't have a penis.
You often see it, like, they have like gaps and stuff in the body. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
fun.
It means they're not rendering everything properly.
Janky.
I like
Yeah.
it.
My Tinder account is popping off.
Your Kinder account. Tinder for chocolate. Or German kids. One of those is much worse than the other.
So now you've arrived here, Tommy. Everyone is
And
everyone's
Bonbon
after you.
as well. Holy shit. Yeah.
I was gonna make one
Tommy, you
last
can
night
go-
now that I'm here. I know
Take
it's
them
been
to a cute date at the local beery.
I'll take you to one.
Oh,
That's sweet.
that's cute. How about me?
No.
Nah, not you.
Oh,
You're not old enough,
Not
are you?
so cute.
Yeah, you're too young.
You're like 15,
Not
aren't
old
you?
enough. I'm timeless.
You don't
Leave me
drink.
be.
I mean, I don't drink ale either.
You don't drink
it's
ale?
entirely pointless. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had ale. I'm not old enough for that. You have to be like 50.
I
Yeah,
like
exactly.
ale.
Well, then-
I'm drinking ale now.
It's made of wheat. It's like
It's
you've
made with
it
honey.
yourself. Do you have a field?
I wish I had a bloody field. I live in
Where's
London.
your Land Rover?
Oh, I wish I had a Land Rover. These are all things I would like to have.
Have you got
They
a
have
cigar? Are you sitting
bum
near the
warmers.
fireplace?
Everyone in London has a field and a Land Rover. What do you mean? How else do you get to
Yeah.
live in London?
Range Rover, dude.
Yeah, you commute in from
£1
Surrey.
million pounds for a square metre of land.
There we go.
Did you know
One day I'll be able to
your
afford a
house
house
is
in
Tinder Blend?
Hampstead Heath. You're cool, Moon. I appreciate you. It's a hobgoblin gold. It's made in Ringwood. I think. Is it made in Ringwood?
I just like Pepsi.
Hey, Chris.
Hello,
It's made in Oxfordshire.
Goblin.
Hobgoblin. Hello, Christopher.
Are you having fun?
I'm enjoying myself
you
because my
won
friends
yet?
join.
Streamer, have you won?
I've been
She only cares if
I've
you're
been
winning.
enjoying myself.
She only
Hi,
cares
Chris.
if you're winning.
Ash says hi.
Chris is a strict mother. She's like, if you're not getting those wins, then she doesn't like
Get
you.
off the PC.
Hello,
Let me
Anna.
have a go.
I have
Yeah.
to wait a week to return.
What? Oh, right.
Hobgoblin is made from limp roots dropped by old school RuneScape Hobgoblin. True.
I'm a little
Sometimes in your
peckish.
Hobgoblin you get a clue, a level 2 clue.
Sorry, it's just my vibrator. I'm playing Fall Guys. I have to be in the mood to play this game, alright? That's why I've got beer and a vibrator. It's a very horny game. Cock and balls. I'm going to die right at the start
See?
again, aren't I?
You demonstrated it again.
Sorry, I'm getting the whole kit out for this.
The whole kit.
What does it mean?
Can we say that? Can we start
You're
saying
opening
that?
the drawer.
Not like don't be publicly nude. Like get the kit out.
Kids out.
We have
You're
Oreos?
cool.
Do they make you thin if you have them?
Yeah, they do.
Thin Oreos.
Weight loss Oreos.
Nah, not really. Do we still have those like 50p supermarket bourbons? Oh, we do
Those are
eat
the
those.
best kind of bourbons.
They're pretty nice. Do we have what were those nice snacks you used to make
You're
me?
requiring things that we do not have.
Do we have feta?
That requires me to make it, and I'm
No, do we just have like a block of feta?
no.
Oh.
Can you even get that? Like a huge block of it?
That's
I've
the only
never
way you
seen
buy it, isn't it?
I mean, if you go to like a proper like cheese place,
Go to a supermarket, you get it as a block, don't you? It's a 240 gram block.
Feta.
You don't like feta?
I don't eat feta.
But you're older than me.
I'll have it if it's like the s'mores or something.
I thought millennials love feta.
Right at the front.
Oh,
Feta's
were you the
very
one that
good.
just went off?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
sorry.
hammered.
Right, this
Saw it.
time I'm not going to get knocked off by a random
Goodness, that's offense.
Did you get on top?
No,
I think that's yes. Oh,
no. Hobgoblins are nice. You reckon? Oh yeah, I've had a Whitstable Bay. They're good. Don't worry, I've tried that. We should have feta. Bullen, can you do hammer skip yet? Wait, did we all lose or are you still in?
I'm in.
Okay, I'll
So
I
continue.
lost.
I'm not a loser. You know?
Oh.
Do you relate?
Not in
you
this
don't.
one.
You could
That's
go
why Chris is
around the
disappointed.
hammers. What?
only in the video game am I a loser. I'm the
Successful
inverse
in
of
all
you.
other areas.
Yeah, I'm the inverse of you.
Shit. Got me.
I love watching people patiently wait for the map to end.
How many dubs have you got in real life, Ash?
How many dabs have you done, Ish?
How many what?
Dubs have you got in real life?
What does that mean?
How many W's? How many wins have you got in real life?
How win are you?
Of what? What do I win?
I don't know, all of it. What-
Specific? Just any winning anything?
I guess the answer is 0 then, huh? You were lying.
Ash, do you own any trophies?
Yeah, what's your trophy wall looking like?
Wall.
No.
It's not a trophy
row
cabinet.
looking out.
Didn't realize this was a
Trophy
competition.
wall. Like, oh, I thought we'd just knock through the old brick here, the old breeze block.
I build my walls out of trophy.
Amazing. Tomu only wins. Tomu never loses.
Exactly, he understands.
Etc, etc. Alright, bloody 1069.
Tommy,
Be the shorts guy we all want to be. Or don't. You can do it. You're very calm, collected, careful, caring, camel, corkscrew, cock and bull torture. Those are all the words I can think of that begin with C. Wait, you can just jump a gap like that without a leap, huh? Hmm.
Yeah.
You're good at this, jeez. I don't like how like dirty the squares are though. You have a participation trophy, do you, blank? Ah, I see you are a millennial, are you? How's that housing marking looking? Whoa,
You really got us there.
like gone. You're not millennial. If I'm a zoomer, Ash, you're like a super zoomer. I bet you watched Phineas and
Are you a
Ferb.
zoomer? No,
I'm
I never
technically
did,
a zoomer.
actually. Are you?
I'm technically a zoomer. Zoomers started like 95 or something, don't they? I'm
Do they?
98, yeah. I mean,
What?
yeah.
I didn't know it
It's like a
started
super
in 95. I thought it was like 2000.
No, it should, because like the media surrounding Zoomers start like 2002 or something. But like, I think legally I'm a Zoomer. Like I don't like avocado. I don't complain about housing, and my uni was 9.5 grand instead of only like 3 grand, you know.
Very sad.
But then again, I played Minecraft when I was a teenager instead of an 8-year-old. So that
It
sort of
sounds
flips
like
the
you got
tables a
better
bit.
deal.
Fortnite came out when I was at uni and not at school. And
I
it was a
would've
tower
loved to
defense
have
game.
Played TF2 as a teenager instead of it coming out when I was.
Yeah, I played.
not,
No.
I got TF2 in 2011, so I would have been like 13, 14
I got it in 2014
as an 8-year-old.
as a 0-year-old.
I'm dead, by the way.
No, you're not. Oh wait, this is just a stranger.
Tommy,
Tommy, the guy, you're like my like Tracy Beaker version of you was died. Yo, what's this?
I got like thrown off from like so high up to like a weird super dive. Like I jumped like 3 fucking platforms.
I think
It was really
I might be a millennial in blood because I have 3 older siblings, so I have like the media personality of a millennial, but legal stance wise I don't.
What children's shows you grew up on? And
Yeah, the shows we had, the games console we had, the media which I apparently considered good and bad was completely based on what my sisters considered was good and bad.
What like millennial stuff did you grow up on then with like?
Well,
Childhood shows and
we
stuff.
watched like Malcolm in the Middle and played
Simpsons.
I mean Simpsons is always around, isn't it? Played like N64 and bloody
When did the N64 come
Pokemon
out?
Gen 1
That's-
was the only generation that
That's a decent
could
time
bother.
before, wasn't it? Like, because GameCube was.
I got a GameCube around the time of its launch. Or
I
I was
got a
given
GameCube when
one.
they came out, I think.
Yeah.
Like a few months after they came out. 'Cause
Was
it
Wind
always
Waker a
had
launch
sale.
title?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I don't play Zelda.
My parents bought me a GameCube when I was small, but I was old enough to have already been playing the N64 for my whole life. So
GameCube was the best because all consoles should have a handle.
I liked the GameCube
It's smart.
because I enjoyed the games on it. Hey,
Star
Christopher.
Wars Rogue Squadron on it as well.
Yes, the vibe. Yo, is that a chunk of chatter? Chatter?
Cheddar.
Oh fuck! I'm playing. Wait, hang on,
Are
Chris.
you losing?
No, I'm winning. I'm winning,
You are
son.
throwing.
I got
Chris
excited. I
taunts you
saw.
as well.
I saw the
She's just like,
feather.
"Oh, you
The feather. The
lose."
fetter.
I just left it as a tribute. I didn't want
Thank.
my like rose hands.
Your hands aren't that gross. Do you like that I added the that in there to make it more offensive? Because if I would have just said your hands aren't gross, it would be like, oh, nice. That's like a sweet thing to
So
say.
you have to crumble it yourself or just eat it like this.
Thank you, Chris. No, I'll just bite into it.
Hey, well, your hands are soft.
My hands are soft.
Yeah.
Hey, well, and your hands aren't that soft.
My hands aren't that soft at all.
That's
Well, your hands are
soft
cold.
I bet you have baby
My
hands.
are like a
Baby
hands.
soft
That's like
hands.
baby hands.
Don't say your hands are like a dead person's hand. You know what I mean, everyone, about Chris becoming weird over time.
It's
She's now
just a new thing with
dancing.
you.
She's doing like a little spy crab dance. Very good.
She's
Thank
a
you for
cat.
the feta, Christopher.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I'm now choking
Should go
myself
out
with my
and forage
headset.
for one.
This really
Or
hurts.
one better.
This is uncomfortable. All right, hang on. I'm gonna win this, even though I started late. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
qualify still.
You were late to bloom, huh?
Yeah. I grew my first beard aged 80, but it was a great beard.
You can say
All my friend was really excited.
All your friends, did you say?
Look at this. It's literally just a massive chunk of feta on a bloody cracker. I only discovered brie the other week, by the way.
What? How
It's
did you not discover brie?
just never
It's
had
like
it.
the best. It's literally the best.
It's really good. It's just
Can
like
you heat it up,
President Brie. Yeah, of course.
like
I
a
was
toasty.
fucking devouring it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it's
You eat
okay.
it with brains.
Chris is showing a funny
You
little
also
dog
need to
around the
make
corner, but I thought it was a sperm ghost.
Also, brie always changes.
Yeah, it
So
does.
like you want a nice ripe brie that's like fucking collapsing on itself.
You can so chat your dog.
Hello, chat. This is
I just
my,
thought it was really tasty.
This is my
Yeah.
dog.
Well, there's better. You know, there's tiers
I don't
of
know
brie,
if you
dude.
can
You need a
see
ripe
it.
brie.
I'm gonna try like a really nice brie then. It reminds me of the first
Is
time
your
I had
hand-
goat's
is
cheese.
your hand clean?
Ish.
I hate goat cheese.
Oh yeah, I forgot you hate goat's cheese. My hands are clean.
Did you touch the cheese with your hands?
No.
You may not touch it. Don't touch the
Throw
dog.
you-
You're not
Alright, go on,
allowed.
Throw
Chris.
the cheese at Chris.
I don't need to see the screen. There we go. Throw the cheese at Chris.
Yeah. Good response
It's a
time.
birthday present for my brother, by the way. I cannot keep. He is not mine to keep.
I think Chris is throwing strong hints that she wants one of these dog plushies, but I'm not 100% sure.
She's throwing cheese at you.
She started throwing cheese at me along with a little attached note that says I want a dog.
Give dog.
I have a sort of general
Have
idea
salty
that she might
cheese,
be
but
interested.
Give dog.
Chris, can
In
you
return.
No.
Chris, can you dab on camera? Yo, have you seen this Porygon ball here? It's the exact color scheme that Porygon uses. Here we go. That's what I do as a Fall Guy dev. I'd use like colors from games. Stop showing me the dog's ass! You weird man.
She is a weird man.
Weird, like, horny old man.
What?
Alright, thank you for the
she's
cheese,
what,
by
like
the way.
an OG fan or whatever.
Chris
Like,
is your
one.
dodgy uncle.
What, sorry?
Chris is a creepy uncle. That's true.
You're a creepy uncle, apparently. Chat says, Chris, can you dab? If you dab, I'll give you a mouse.
A mouse.
Live or
Mickey
dead.
Mouse.
I would
Or
have a
computer.
mouse if I already had a dog.
Mmm. Mmm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What a pleasant visit.
Oh, I have a tail.
Wow. That's good.
Bonk.
I'm gonna hide in the middle. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. Where are you two?
My god, like dark rye bread with cheese. So good. Ah!
Right. Mm.
My right eye is disappearing. My, like, bloody tinnitus went off nuts today. It, like, screeched at me.
That's
Oh god, I'm being chased by a horny person.
Bonk.
They're like, I want to grab your tail, sir.
Oh,
At the
don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
that's an awfully nice tail you have there. Be a shame if I were to tug on it a little bit. You little cunt. I'm grabbing it back. That's my tail. He glitched through the planet. You cheeky you absolute cunt. That's right. That's right. It's mine. Alright? Alright, back to the middle where all the tail boys should be.
I just want you to know I let you live, Ash, so don't steal my tail when you see the opportunity later on.
I didn't see you.
Oh
letting
god,
me
I'm
live,
walking through the
so-
bloody wolf's field. No one noticed me.
Oh god, I lost mine. I got bonked.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Yeah.
win. I've never won this one before.
I haven't
I'm...
been betrayed by my friends. This is the first time.
My god.
I've never been betrayed.
Was the real Simon Yogscast here? Diggy diggy hole. Ha ha ha. Anyone
There
remember
he
that? Remember that?
So,
Yeah.
Is his name John Honey? Wait. What's Simon's surname? Simon
Michael.
Simon Powell?
Simon Minecraft.
Simon Minecraft.
Simon Yogscast.
Simon Yobska.
Actually, no,
Simon
this is middle name.
YouTube.
Simon Yogscast of Minecraft.
His name's Simon YouTube.
Floor cheese.
Alright, football.
Oh yeah, it's Simon Lane, isn't it?
Let's win, Willem. That's
Simon
exciting.
Lane and Lewis Minecraft.
1978 he was born.
Lewis 1978.
He's 42.
Oh my god, Simon from the Yogscast, you have gotten older over time.
There are older ones though.
There's older
Probably the
people.
ages.
Yeah, older people.
Sips
in
is
Yogscast.
fucking old, ancient, isn't he?
Sips is younger than Simon.
No, really?
Yeah, Sips is only 40. I know that because I actually actively watch Sips.
I love Sips. He's the man, the real guy.
He's the best. He's the real guy, the best guy.
Who the fuck is grabbing me? You cheeky cunt. You're coming here for a grabbing, aren't you? That's alright.
I'd grab you.
Assassin's Creed. Now come back. You're trying to escape? You want to play football or something? Did they make this game worse, by the way? I swear it didn't used to be this close.
No.
Did they do
There's
anything
different
to it?
versions of this one. We're not the football people.
Yeah, I'm not good at the sports. I have, like,
No,
hairy
it's
legs
just
and
like
stuff.
real life.
Yeah. Don't, like, funny footballs get spawned in at some point?
Sometimes, yeah.
I feel like this would be easier if they just constantly spawned footballs. rather than just having 2 on screen, because then it's just basically very even, you know? Like, it's extremely even. Oh, I like that. I don't know who did that, but...
That's saucy.
Oh, I like that little one there. What if kindergarten, instead of being like a nursery, it's where you grew small chocolates?
Kinder Egg.
That's right. It's where the kinder
That is
chickens
right.
live.
You
To
got
grow
the
the
joke.
chick... To
It's
grow the...
kindergarten, it's a kindergarten, right? Like, is that... It's a Kinder Eggs, they're just children eggs. Like, eggs from children.
Well, I think they're just children's chocolates, aren't they? By the way, I've only had those once, and they were delicious. And a lot of things which I've never really had much of, and I kind of wish I had more.
I hate Kinder chocolate.
You know what I don't like? Bloody... the eggs that are like filled with
no.
nut. Don't someone grab him! Don't allow this yellow man here! Stop him! Yoink him by his testes! Give him a good tug! We did it! That deserves a good chunk of feta.
I did this. I had the setup at least.
Ooh!
When does the stream end, by the way?
Terps and Shin both got kicked off the
Another
Oscars
hour.
because they're pervy.
Yeah.
It's like half an hour.
Okay. Because I need to shower.
You can leave absolutely whenever you like, Ash,
No, you
but in
don't,
half
Ash,
an
you don't
hour.
have to go in.
You're a student, you never have to
You don't have
shower.
classes.
That is true. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
I had a
I've
thought
got
the
And
other
then on
Thursday
Tuesday,
tomorrow.
Tuesday is my first lot of classes.
I had a point made to Chris is that if I had online classes, I actually would have gone into uni more, because I like didn't go in at all. But if I could do it from home, I would have done it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey Ollie,
Did you say you have anything to do tomorrow too?
Yeah, I do. I've got my first day tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
good luck. What's she like?
Is it online stuff? Do you have to go
Online
in?
in the morning.
Hey, Tommy.
We've got a site visit in the afternoon. Hi.
Oh right.
You go left, I'll go right. I'm also going to drop down to the blue level.
I might quit up the game. I'll stay in chat for a few minutes, but
What do these cunts think they're doing?
I think my roommates went to TGI Fridays. I'm not sure.
Is TGI Fridays in the UK? Is it one of those things where it's like Five Guys, where you
yeah,
have
one
like
of them
random
things.
ones?
Yeah.
Hmm. They're just kind of sporadic.
I've never been to a Five Guys, but I feel like I should. at
I
some point.
don't.
They're
Chris
supposed to be
went with
quite
her
good, I
friend. They were like restaurant prices for burgers, but they were
Yeah.
so bad. Apparently her friend even threw the burger away, which I didn't know people did.
Oh my god.
People throw away food apparently.
That's not
My
nice.
dad did that actually. We went to visit him like 3 weeks ago. He put one too many like Waitrose ciabatta garlic breads in, because of course he did. He chucked it. He threw it in the fucking food recycling or whatever, you know, the food bin.
Almost.
It hurt me a lot because I really liked that bread, but like
That's not nice.
I ate too much food. Tommy, please don't lock me off.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you.
You
It's
gotta
okay.
get some chickens and throw it at the chickens.
He feeds his cat Waitrose chicken.
Does
Whack.
he? I want to be your dad's cat.
I think a lot of people do. I think they've spent an obscene amount of money looking after that cat. Like they have treated it very well. By the way, I am
No,
staying
apparently
alive
I
here.
do have something tomorrow. That's just been announced.
There's no
An
streaming.
email 10 minutes ago saying that I have a maths lecture at
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
9 AM tomorrow.
What is this bloody
Pretty
Redfall
cool.
guy doing? No, I was doing so well, sir. Please allow me to live. I'm
actually
still in.
hard.
I'm still in.
I just fell like 3 platforms down.
This red cunt's gonna try and lock me off, isn't he? He bloody well is, isn't he? He's Australian, I bet. I can see it in his eyes.
Try and go for. Oh, you went the wrong direction.
He went the same
The
way
other
as me.
way.
College
Oh,
has killed.
you fools. You fool of a took.
Oh my god, it's this monkey versus this like gorilla. This is never gonna finish. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Five Guys in New York is very good. Why would you throw away food? I don't know why
I threw
Chris's
away
friend
food.
threw away food. I very rarely. I feel so bad when I throw away food.
Oh yeah, same. I hate doing it, but I threw away like my ready meal today because, like I said, it was like a day out and it tasted a bit weird.
Oh.
No, I feel weird.
I threw away my moldy
I might
nut,
win.
nut burgers.
9
never
a.m. to
gonna
9 p.m. Ollie.
Feel
Oh.
the same way when I speak that now.
It's a shame you weren't around much, Ollie. You've missed some fantastic streams, like Okay, unironically though, we played Scriblio day before yesterday after dusk with chat. That was loads of fun. It was like 20 people playing, a couple people in voice. It was really fun. Do you throw food that's gone off? I try and eat food that's gone off because it's usually only gone off by a little bit. Or if you cook it in a particular way, it's probably okay. Like, the only
Depends
stuff I
what it
chuck
is
is if
a
it's
lot of the
moldy,
time.
moldy.
If it's irredeemable, but you can just cut off bits of mold anyway.
Usually. Oh my god, there's like tattooed people. I mean, it was actually kind of cathartic, but when we had the moth problem and we chucked away everything, it was kind of... I hated it, but it was also kind of fun just throwing away bags and bags of, like, flour and stuff.
I really like it when, you know, when you tidy up. Like, you know, what was it? The Japanese lady in her, you know...
Marie Kondo. I Marie Kondo a lot. I Marie Kondo the other week. I did like a mini Marie Kondo. I went through like a bunch of drawers and chucked away a bunch of shit.
I think I love throwing away stuff so much, like, because my mum was a hoarder. Like not like a hoarder, but like, you know, she would, like, you know, somebody dies and she's like, oh, I'll take that chair out.
I'll keep that stuff. That's a bit of a morbid way to describe your mum's collecting, but...
That's what she does.
Is that where it usually comes from?
Yeah. She collects things, you know, memories.
That's fair.
Done, because then the house just gets full of shit. Whereas, you know, you just chuck it out unless it's actually a genuinely nice piece of furniture.
Yeah.
But then you replace whatever it is. You chuck out the other thing you don't want. So yeah, she always has, like, there's always stuff around the house. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Second
Now it's
channel.
like having, like, nothing around the house.
Hmm. Hello, Faux Fox.
Yeah, I cut off mold of, like, bread.
Yeah, if the bread's going a bit moldy, I'll just cut it off and try it. And if it's really bad, I won't eat it. But like bread mold, unless it's it's really unlikely to do anything that.
And if it's like just blue cheese mold, then I'll cut that chunk off as well. But if it's like the awful white stuff and it smells of feet, I think it's...
Makes it even better, right?
Ooh.
What am I trying to think of? I don't remember, but I went through drawers and chucked away a bunch. Before we move, I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of this stuff I've got. Been speaking to the sisters, so a lot of them are probably gonna get it. Plants and stuff. But I have stuff like IKEA furniture I need to sell, I think.
Take the monster.
Will he on chat? Chat.
Monster is mine, woman.
Monster? Oh, you want the cheese plant? No, all my sisters have decided they each want it, so I think I'm giving them to
Yeah, but I'm
one of
more
them.
important.
It's been repotted, Tomu, as you know.
Yeah, I'm the plant.
With the oh, it's Tomu! Hey!
Hi Tommy, welcome to the stream.
Is it called a monster? I always call it a cheese plant. That's like the Tomu, that's like the botanist name.
Yeah, it's the Latin. The bottom.
I'm a bit sad, Tomu. The basil that I
It's
repotted
Monstera
has like
deliciosa.
sort of died, and I don't know what I did wrong.
It's only an annual.
Basil?
Yeah.
That's a shame. It was like so wide and bustly, and then I ate all of it, and it didn't grow back. Do you just not think it ever will? Do you think it's gone for
I
now?
might do, but I would keep an eye on it, and won't ever get as bushy as it was for a while. So. I'm not going to qualify, or am I going to qualify? No, I'm not going to qualify.
I qualified.
Did you qualify?
I qualified. Oh no, 76-13. Oh wait, I'm 76-13.
You have so many seeds.
Yo, do you see the Blastoise in the bottom of the screen? Like white cat Blastoise.
Oh yeah, I do.
What's he doing?
I don't know, he's blasted.
Blastoise. Poof, 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 poof. Tommy, we have so many seedlings.
That's good.
Kilo, is this from your like medieval plant-based erotic novel? Hello, Makeshift. The supermarket give them out as a you spent X minimum, you get a random plant seedling. Yo, that's sick.
That's cool.
Our supermarket gives us the coronavirus and kills us.
I went to Aldi yesterday.
For free.
I'm never going
Yeah, it's free at least.
because the Aldi is so jam-packed, right? Whereas you go around with weight trade and social distancing.
Honestly, the only supermarket we've been going to is Sainsbury's, just because there's less people in it.
Yeah, Sainsbury's.
There's no point going to Lidl, saving a tenner, but then dying.
Yeah.
You know? Guess you could spend that tenner on the funeral. I don't know, we've been doing online shops for a couple of weeks now. We're going to be continuing that, I think. Plus, we're moving at some point, so it matters less. There's no lockdown in the Netherlands. People just piss around. There was a thing...
There's only bicycles.
It's just bicycles. There was a thing where, like, some sports thing happened, and the council allowed like 200 or 300 people or something to crowd together, like shoulder to shoulder, and like celebrate. I thought it was like a protest or something. I was like, okay, it makes sense that they might allow that, but apparently it's just some sports thing. They were just shoulder to shoulder banging around. Sports, yeah. Did it. So it's a strange country. But houses are much cheaper. I think the flat we'll get will be much smaller than what we've got here, but it will also cost like £600 a month less. Netherlands is being thick. Yeah, but like, for whatever reason, they seem to be doing better than they absolutely should be, because they don't seem to be doing anything about the bloody lockdown. I think they just closed supermarkets a bit soon.
Well, they're probably just behind, right? They're just behind.
No, but they've always been, you know? Like, during our lockdown, apparently in the Netherlands, people didn't even have to, like, line up to go to the supermarket. They just went in as usual. And there's, like, no mask forcing or anything. It's weird. I don't know, apparently there's some things, like, I don't think online shopping is as big a thing there as it is here. Or at least Chris doesn't know much about it. Are they under testing? They are way under testing, I think. That's probably a big thing. I don't know, maybe they're less stupid than Londoners though. People here really want to die.
It's worse the further north you go.
I know, I'm still surprised every time when we go on like the train or the tube and we see like, now it's like half the people take their mask off because they're like, I'm so sick of this. It's like, well, you can be sick of it, but you will be sick very soon of it, you know? So, please be nice.
I just don't understand all the people that walk around the shopping centre. Like, when we were walking around the other day, Ash, and you're going around the high street, and you see all these people with masks off, and you're like, it's the high street. You're gonna bump into people.
Yeah. It's nuts. So many students as well. Like, half the people in my flat just don't at all.
I think it's very sweet that you both ended up in the same uni. Also, a very weird coincidence if you didn't happen to know each other through me, because at some point, maybe you would have just randomly met and been like, oh man.
Oh, maybe.
TF2?
I know, I kind of recommended it to Ash. So.
You'd be like, oh, what's your Steam avatar? Oh, this guy called Woolen made it for me in SFM. Oh, what really?
I don't know. I didn't like. I wanted to go before I knew that Tommy went anyway. So.
Okay.
Oh, did you go because Tommy went?
That's
really
what
cute.
I just said not. But...
Oh, did you? Oh, my friend Tommy was going there. We can hang out and go to cafes.
Tommy's the only reason I have an education.
Oh.
It's true.
That's sweet.
Tommy taught me everything I knew.
So what do you know, Ash?
Nothing.
I'm still in. I'm one of the last 6.
Head absolutely empty.
My favourite thing is the BBC articles that are meant to like dissuade people from these anti-mask things and end up, I think, just advertising them. There was one that was like a picture of a dirty mask that said like, do masks cause illness? And obviously it's meant to be like, no, it doesn't. You're stupid. I am, yeah.
Holy shit.
I am. I have a 1 in 6 chance of winning, Tommy.
You gotta beat these people with the weird hair.
No, they've probably got their hands down their trousers right now.
Yeah, I mean,
going.
that's 10 crowns for their outfit.
Well,
you
know, maybe this is my 10 crowns.
Several balls.
I am used to that. Don't worry. I have at least 2.
Okay.
Scratch them sometimes when it gets a bit itchy.
Are you used to them hitting you in the head?
Is there quite such a good feeling as having itchy balls and giving them a good scratch? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm now a pole dancer. I'm down here. So I was in the lead. Now I am in the other one.
I really Tommied this one, huh?
Wow, I could not have done worse at that, I think.
No, you came last.
Well, you know, that means I won in a weird way.
No, I didn't.
You can do it, Woolen. Next message, Wool said. It's stupid at college. One lesson you keep masks on and stay a meter apart, and the next you have them off and you're running around bumping into each other.
No.
You should not go to uni. You should just sit inside and watch my live streams, I think.
When I went into the lab on Friday, we had to wear face shields as well as the mask and nitrile gloves. So.
You mean dragon skin gloves?
Yeah, we have to have masks on for all of our classes. So.
And it was all distance.
Should I stream with a mask on? My mum posted me and Chris some lovely cloth masks she made. It's really sweet.
Masks?
Cloth. All reusable.
Moth masks.
Little reusable cloth ones with like
That's
folds
nice.
They're
in them and
just
stuff.
crawling with moth
They're really
all
cool.
over your face, and then they crawl inside.
They have flowers on them. 2 of them are like medically coloured. I guess it's like a neutral, but like 2 of them are like flowers. They're really cute. Like very small, little small flower pattern.
That's cute.
I think it's cute. She's very sweet.
I would just keep masks on the entire time. Then I would like.
Very
screw
breathable.
The status quo. Just fucking keep your mask on the entire time.
I would extra say screw the status quo because you're all enormous nerds and you're watching some random man play Fall Guys right now. Like, you can get away with wearing a mask all day, I think.
I don't want to wear it all the time because it fogs up my glasses.
I
So it's get contact or get to see.
Can you not stuff your nose through it? Because my glasses get fogged up, but it's usually if
Well,
I have it.
I rest my glasses like on top of the mask by having it decently high up, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really work.
I have an alternative
Entirely.
solution.
Go on.
Just have good eyesight.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good. My new glasses are really loose and keep falling off, so it doesn't help with the glasses.
Mm.
Your singing and
That's
voice
nice.
teacher says otherwise. Are you not a nerd? Hang on, Ollie. Hang on a second. How many Pokemon are there in Gen 1, Ollie? Answer this.
2.
Okay, good. Everyone knows that. How many Pokemon are there in Gen 2?
2.
That's right. If you could answer that, you're like a TK level nerd. Because no one. How many did Gen 2 add? Like 50?
150.
No, not that many, surely.
250.
Anyway, my point being made is that, like, if you're in my chat, I would allow you to walk around in trackies all day out of comfort.
Goodbye.
So likewise, I would allow you to walk around in a mask all day.
Dude.
If you stick your nose out the mask, you are going to find a way you unsub. No, I don't mean that. I mean, stick your nose in the mask with the glasses on top, so there's material between them, and that stops the fogging.
Just chop off your nose and mouth.
Just chop off your nose. Lol, Voldemort.
Chop off your eyes.
Lol, Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, I don't get this problem because my eyesight is perfect. I don't-
Hey Tom, if your eyesight's so
You need to
perfect,
stop bragging, mate.
why are you a plant doctor and not an eye doctor, huh?
I'm not a plant doctor.
Chat, what's the most Chad thing you do right now? If one of you's a singer,
pick
do
my
one of you
nose.
play electric guitar?
Pick my nose.
Lane, you're on like BBC Jazz Musician Finals, right? That might make you the coolest person here, alright? So you can't reply. We're proud of him, Tommy, by the way. Lane has a chance to be on TV.
Your singing and voice teachers is hilarious.
Singing and voice.
Go in, just, I don't know. You can wear a mask and sing. Like, you just sound shit. But
You sound shit, but you also won't die. You'll sound very shit if you're in a grave. Or you're burnt up. I'm assuming most people probably get cremated now, right? There's like too many people to bury. Unless you have like a lot of money. You don't sound very good as Ashes. I mean, Ash, I'm sure, would sound great as Ash. Used to
What?
it. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's at the
What are you
end of
talking
the
about? What do I sound?
Chat, when you die, where do you want your ashes scattered? Or where do you want to be buried?
Don't
You went
scatter me.
Or do you want to be
I
frozen
like
in
being
ice?
all together.
Do you want to be all
that's
together?
too bad.
You don't want to be burnt to ashes and then scattered in someone's face. Like someone you don't really like. Or be scattered
Well, at
in
the end
front
of the
of...
Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
he just throws the ashes in his face.
Yeah. Space. You want to go into space, do you? You don't want to be turned into like a crystal
Well,
or
you
something.
can't sing in space, so you don't need to wear your mask.
You can sing, but no one else can hear
And
you.
just give your body to a doctor to have a look at and study.
Even if
sure
you don't
Chris
die,
would
you get
appreciate
corona
it.
syndrome, which is awful.
I'm sure Chris wants a dead body.
Sorry? What?
This does. That's true.
I don't know where I was going with this. The stream became morbid. Chat, what's your favourite Fall Guys skin? There you go.
Can we talk about how Chris wants a dead body?
You want your ashes to be scattered on my body?
No?
That's weird.
Jesus.
I don't want to talk about Chris and her dead body obsession. Alright?
Cadaver.
Oh yeah, we got given advice by someone in chat the other stream, Tomu.
Yeah?
The last section in this, one of the 3 looks different to the other 2.
I looked and they all looked the same earlier.
Yeah, like the dot is slightly lower or something, I don't know.
Dot.
There's like some significant difference. Don't know what it is.
I huffing some glue before saying.
They might have been huffing glue, but they were also watching you. There you go, a little bit of a rhyme there, so I
They
win.
all look the same. There's literally no difference.
They do look the same. Unless?
No, unless they were all the same.
What if we cuddled in the Fall
I
Guys
got
map?
yeeted into the end.
I'm gonna qualify. No, I didn't.
I got yeeted into the Fall Guys sign, like at the top.
I
of
should
the
have
arch.
yeeted myself. Probably the horse. Bye, Minty. You know, in class the other day, you didn't exercise. The only instructions were leave the room, open the door, walk to the chair, and sit in the chair. It sounds like uni. You ready for your education? Your favourite Fall Guys skin is the Crotuck skin. Is there a pirate?
Yeah, there's a pirate. You have to pay for it.
Yar fiddle dee dee. I
Costs
really
you
like.
real life money.
I really like that his pub that he starts his streams in is also his Discord. Like it's called the bloody Rusty Kettle or something. I don't know. But I think it's cool that his like Discord is this. It's the pub. His like stream starting soon screen is that. That's cool. It's good brand recognition. Who are you, 1069? Are you in here?
Yeah.
I found 1068, your long cousin.
What the fuck?
He's a furry. He's naked on top, all tail downstairs. You'll see him, I'm sure. Oh, I found you, 1069. You're getting You're not getting educated. You're learning a craft. Oh wait, what are you doing, Ollie? Wait, Let me try and find 1068 from your perspective. Because I think you're busy. Oh, I can't read. If only I had a 360 Hz monitor. Oh, there he is. He's your yellow guy to your left.
I see him.
Grab him. Cuddle. I don't think he realizes the significance of this collision. Yeah. You're on an acting course. Wait, are you just pretending to be in my chat? You're training to be professionally poor. You could be a chat member. Or even better, a Twitch streamer. The Copper Keg. You guys have a favourite colour? Hello, Milo. My favourite colour is sort of dark pink, sort of like what Tommy looks like now.
Yeah, mine's pink.
Dark reddish, pinkish wine colour. I think that's
I'm
nice.
a fan of the old pastel pink. And then also a hot pink.
Hot pink's good. Hot pink just
Hot
sounds
pink, yeah.
good, doesn't it? It sounds like an attractive sounding word. I recently found out about wine red, so I want to use that as much as I can.
When is Sea of Thieves Crotuck?
Sea of Thieves' Crotuck is in 6.89 weeks.
When will it adjust?
When I adjust my stream schedule to be overnight. Here we go. I would like to play it with him though. He's a bloody character. He keeps getting delayed. You know what else keeps getting delayed, Blank? My Sims 1 highlight video that TurboBurn is making.
What keeps getting delayed? My building.
You know what else is being delayed? You know what else isn't being delayed, actually? Brexit. I wish they would delay it a bit more, actually. It'd be nice. Go on, Tommy. You can win. Out-furry the others. Give him a little tickle. That's right. Oh, God. Is there an actual strategy to this? Or is it just to hide inside one of the spinning things and hope no one bothers going for you because it's such a pain? Oh my god. Hang out with the other furries. You could, like, exchange cards and STIs. Ah, guys, have you gotten hepatitis yet? Ah, C, B, A, D, and F. Oh, F, that must be a new one. There we go. I'm running out of commentary chat. I've been streaming, like, 100 hours this week, alright? I'm allowed to say things like this.
Find a way to like hide the tail, you know.
Yeah, I always want to stand against the wall with the tail inside of it, but I don't know if that's possible. It might be possible with a mouse, actually. I don't know. Like, if you do a keyboard, you can do a one-frame input, can't you? Alright, they're having a little orgy in there. You could get off from that.
Yeah, you could.
Do nothing until the last 30 seconds, then get a tail. Could work. You can do it, Tom. Oh! You genius! Oh wait, never mind. Do you not see him?
No,
A tail boy walked past you.
trying to get into the center.
You can do it. They're all trying to go into the center. He doesn't. Oh, you can nab this little twat here. I believe Tomu, you hyper genius. Ultra brain. You like Crotak because he knows Warhammer. He's a good boy. He's an extremely good boy. Now his production is going into this Sea of Thieves stream.
It's really easy to qualify that one when I don't have friends playing because
they don't grab them
get
from you.
sabotage. Yeah,
Sabotage is a great word.
it is a French word.
Sabotage is an awful word. We should start calling it sabotage.
Ah, yeah, sabotage, the German way.
They should add a FPS, arena shooter, for the final mission. I would prefer that, I think.
A lot of people.
Alright, I'm watching you, Tomu. All 23 eyes are on you. Where are you? There you are. I learned, by the way, the strategy there is just to fall and not dive, because I think in the previous maps I used to dive and then I'd fall through like 8 levels at once.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that blue below you has really reached the housing market, hasn't it? Yo, you are... That was a gaming moment. Oh, yeah. I like that. What I don't like is when you have this big sheet of land in front of you and then some other twat comes in front of you just to, like, harvest it for its raw resources, you know? Like, you're playing the game properly, carefully. Oh my god, that poor bloody sausage. You just sent him into the nether realm. Oh, dangerous. Tomu!
I screwed up.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, you're doing the strategy now. That must work, right?
It sort of works.
Because when people fall super far, you just end up walking around the whole edge. Because most people stick to the middle anyway. Like, those people all fell through. Maybe you're really good at this. Oh god, those cunts in front of you, Tommy. Don't trust them. Oh, no! No. No. Don't sausages belong in the nether realm? Are you being horny, Blank?
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
god.
this guy's killed me.
That cheeky little man.
Alright, next, we go again.
You want to do another one, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
I got the chicken.
What does that mean?
Got the chicken, got the cock.
The cock? You're holding
Yeah,
your...
cock.
Oh, Ash, you're going, aren't you? Are you going?
I think Ash is vibing.
I'm just kind of sitting here at the moment. I probably should shower.
No. Oh, wait, how do I have the cock? Oh, never mind.
No.
Do I not have a sausage in my nethers?
Would you be here in 20 minutes?
No.
Oh.
Well, it's getting late and I want a bath and a lot of alcohol.
Bath in alcohol.
Mm.
The true way. Just bathing like some tequila.
I actually do have tequila.
Do you?
I don't like it that much. I have one of the ones that originally came with a funny little sombrero as the lid.
I only drink it.
It's a gold
when
tequila.
I'm having like, you know, some Mexican food or something. So.
I'm in the UK, so right now it's 10. Do you just have tequila straight? Or do you have it like a little camp, maybe?
Shots.
Oh.
I think I will go then and think about what they've sent me.
Thank you
This
so much
9 AM lecture.
for
I
playing
clicked
today,
on more
Ash.
details and it gives me an error 404.
Well, at least it's
And it's not on my timetable, so I
Oh,
might
yeah.
just not wake up tomorrow.
Kirby
you
says
probably,
bye.
You probably don't want to trust your timetable, trust emails. Timetable doesn't get updated all the time because it's slow.
But it also does give me an error 404. So.
Turbo Boner also says goodbye. Turbo
Oh.
and Kyobi. They will miss you somewhat.
Probably
Oh.
Coyote who just was
Thank
like,
you.
you know, is this TK? And now it's like, oh, I miss it.
Blank says bye,
You don't
Ash.
get many good points. No good
Yeah,
points for Coyote.
no one is in my favour at the moment.
Thanks for joining me today, Ash. It was nice to have friends.
That's okay. I will join again sometime, now that I have all the free time in the world.
Really? Why didn't you watch every single one of my streams then, huh?
I will, I'll watch them all at the same
Don't
time.
do that. Do your work. Socialize.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to socialise
Watch
with
every
my
single
family,
live
it's scary.
stream, Ash. What games do you want to watch next
All
week?
of them, ever.
What more Osu, don't
TF2
you?
is good.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
We can play TF2 if you want. Do you want to play MVM next week or something? Wait, was
I
it
would
you?
love to.
Yeah?
I played MVM with you. I was
Yeah.
there. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Me there, being with you. In the stream.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do a man versus machine next week.
I would like that a
If
lot.
you're desperate for the high quality content, that is.
Yeah, I'm begging for the really high quality Twitch Prime sub content.
What I don't get is the people that want me to
stream.
make videos, not even live, but then they don't realize it's like 1,000 hours worth of like VODs they could also watch.
That are like there's not a lot of difference in format.
Do you think people would notice
get the
if I
quality.
just randomly uploaded all of my TF2 VODs from like 2014 onwards? Do you think they would notice? They'd just be like, "Oh man, thanks for the woman video," and then every day they get like a 6-hour stream, and they're like, "Whoa, he's going nuts with the content."
Maybe. I mean, if you just cut out the parts where you talk to chat,
Oh, you think I'm
'cause
doing
that's like
editing?
the only difference. Unless they just don't pay attention to that, they just want to hear you.
I could run it through a machine learning algorithm that replaces the word chat with comments section, but like dubs it over like comment section.
Yeah, in like a
YouTube.
like text to speech voice.
Hey, thanks for the YouTube membership. Twitch.tv for YouTube. Shit. Can you join MVM and use the gas passer? Blank, you can fart all over the robots for all I care. I don't mind. Edit a VOD from a few years ago and upload it as a forgotten video. I mean, it would be a forgotten video.
That's a good idea.
You think I want
Anyway,
to edit?
I will
though?
go now.
Bye bye.
Good night,
Good night.
friends
Bye.
and stream.
Tomu,
Friends and stream.
I might be the best Fall Guys player.
Yeah, I had that happen to me the
Did
last
you-
time we were here.
I'm in first.
See, I've had the opposite, that I'm back at the start line.
Ah, you didn't intentionally get to the first, did you? Because I was very intentional, right? I meant to be in first. Oh, cock and balls. Oh god, I'm falling behind everyone. It's like maths. They're talking about algebra and squares, and now I'm 22, and I
learned
mentioned on
algebra and
stream that I
squares.
don't quite understand
It
distribution.
was the cosine and the...
Yeah, I missed the one, like, I was gonna say episode. I missed the one lesson when they explained sine, cosine, and all that lot. And I never got to find out what it was. It's like it's triangles and shit. I sort of understand at uni, but that was when I was like 19 or whatever. I missed the whole like GCSE section of triangles and algebra.
So I managed to get thrown back all the way to literally the start line.
Season
and I
5
qualified
episode 1.
14th.
I qualified. Sokotoa. Yeah, no, I didn't get Sokotoa.
Yeah, so,
I was probably ill or playing GameCube. Best episode, man. Sokotoa was so sick. I love that episode.
yeah, I really liked maths until cosine.
I hated maths, and I was 1 mark away from failing my GCSE. But then I got a degree in computing, so I can just mark that off my CV. Not that anyone looks at my CV. I think it gets automatically discarded into the junk mail when people look at it. The Sokotoa arc was filler anyway. Yeah, you can just use the if you go on the wiki for the school anime, you can just use a bloody calculator. Easy. Instead of calling it sine cosine, you can call it sin, cos, and tan, because that's what I called it for my whole life until people started taking the piss out of me, and I was like, why?
Is that wrong?
No, it's sine, cosine, and tangent.
No, sin cos tan.
People make fun of me during programming, Tomu, because like I was doing like pathfinding and angles and shit, and I was like, I didn't understand what a radian was, and they took the piss out of me. I was using
So sin cos and tan.
I was using degrees instead of radians, and I was wondering why things was going wrong, and it's because I wasn't using radians. That's it. People were being mean to me. And then I learned, and a radian is sort of different and a bit better, and it translates a bit better, I think. I think sin, cos, and tan use radians, maybe. Which is what I'm going to call it forever, by the way. If you think otherwise, you're wrong. Oh, you cheeky cunt. Come back here. He's taking my Hovis. This blue, what are you doing, brother? You're accomplishing nothing for your team. Thank you, brother. Oh, this poor boy. I feel like I'm playing with a dog. He's just playing fetch. Go on. Keep trying your best, brother. Oh yeah, look, this guy's got the Krotok. Do the Mario.
They've just pillaged blue. All they have are like 2 yellow ones.
These poor blues keep trying to take from us, and like they're occasionally getting 1 through, but then meanwhile our entire team is taking like 20 back. Go on, brother. Try anything. Sporting games and backseating.
Look at blue score.
These poor boys. It's because their entire team is trying to steal from here, but me being the absolute prem gamer I am, I'm preventing their escapades. What was I going to say? I learned a lot of stuff during programming streams that I probably should have always known, though. Like, stuff like basic... What's the word? LERP? Linear interpolation? It's apparently like a really basic thing that everyone knows, and I was like blown away by it. Here we go. The entire team is stealing and none of them were protecting. That'll be why.
There was like 3 of them protecting, but
They were just burnt.
we just have so many reds and yellows stealing from them that.
My least favorite meme about programming is that Donut is very smart and really wants to help, and I don't think he knows that I need the help, but I don't want the help. And it makes me sad because I want to just.
You're like a.
Well, I want to
old
tell him.
person.
I want to tell him like, yes, okay, sure, you can just do all the work, but also like, I don't want that. That's like
No,
that's
'cause
not the
you're
point.
trying to
I'm
learn.
trying to learn. Yeah, he was like, why don't you put it on GitHub and I'll clean up your code for you. And while the comment is very endearing and it's sweet of him to offer, because that's the worst thing to do, you know, code cleanup sucks. It sort of envisions what I mean by I think he doesn't quite I think he understands completely, but he maybe thinks I'm a bit stupid or something. I'm not sure.
I think you're a bit dim.
I think a lot of people think I'm a bit dim, but like, it is just a learning exercise, and I'm fine with stuff being a bit shit. And I think a lot of backseat programmers.
Like, having things shit is
Don't-
so much better than having things right.
I like it when
If you
things
have
are a bit
right,
shit.
You don't know how to fix things when they're shit.
Yeah. What I don't
Whereas
like
if
is
it's
like,
shit, then you know how to make it not shit the next time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you want it to be not shit this time.
I complain a lot when like people just tell me this is the right thing to, like in programming, this is the correct thing to do, this is how you do it, you should do this, you're doing it wrong. And then I go, why? And they're like, oh, I can't explain why, just do it. And so I just don't do it. Maybe eventually it causes issues and I learn why, but I just think it's completely pointless just to like blindly copy and paste stuff in. Because then you never end up learning anything.
Yeah.
I'm very stubborn. And is that not okay? Do I have to... I'm just drawing funny pictures in Aspirate and making
So you back
particles on screen.
gaming god, you back.
I feel sad because I don't want to be mean to Donut. Because I don't deserve him. He's a very sweet man who cares very much. And the fact that he's managed to like painfully sit through like 30 streams of programming. I think he watches the VODs as well. Because he occasionally DMs me and goes like, oh, there's an issue I found here. Like, what? I have like my own teacher. It's cool. Why don't you DM him? I talk to him every stream. This is what I tell him every stream, but I couldn't think of any conversation topics, so I thought I'd bring it up. But like, I like that my project's a bit shit, and it's all my own shit, you know? And I'd like it to stay that way. And if I improve it, I want it to be because it's something I thought of. You know? But then I understand it's confusing, because sometimes I would like to learn this. And then I just blindly copy it. So I guess it's confusing sometimes. I just got smacked in the forehead. Alright, I'm not getting pulled off this time.
I'm already dead.
The bloody pigeon and the parrot are gonna win this, aren't they? Oh, I was doing so well. He's flying! Tommy, did you see the bird fly?
No, I'm not.
He flew at the last second to grab it.
What the fuck?
I knew he was cheating.
No wins.
Did he not look like he flew a little bit at the end there, chat?
It could have been, but it could be just like, again, lag. And
He did like a
grabs on.
double jump.
I mean, sometimes.
That was weird. What do you want to do?
You need to go to bed. I need to go to bed.
I need to have alcohol. He had the atomizer equipped. I see.
Of course.
Did that not look like he was... it looked like he flapped his wings. Like... Anyway, the moral of the stream is... When you see Donut, say, thanks, Donut, Walhina. That's it.
Thanks, Donut. Well, you know.
I don't know, my favourite thing to do is to purposefully ignore what he said, do the opposite, and then give a cheeky grin to the camera.
Little wink.
Like, at some point I was getting annoyed about all the private public nonsense, so I just made every single thing in the program public, and then went like... Said like, don't tell anyone. What does next week's schedule hold in store for us? Well, Tobo Boner, why don't you check the randomizer that you made? Have you seen it, Tommy?
No.
He made an I can't open it because I don't have Excel, but he made like an Excel stream schedule randomizer, and it's incredible. It's chocked to the brim with memes and culture. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream for now. Thanks for watching, lads. I'm gonna host someone. Who the heck is live at this time of day, night, evening? Jorbs is over-explaining Among Us, because of course he is. Gymnast is playing every Zelda game, because of course he is. Chirino TV is playing Dark Souls speedruns, because of course he is. Bob Ross is painting. Shit. Oh, Wolf's about to finish his stream. No, I'm going to host Sunny, because he's got, like, 2 viewers. Go say hi to him. That's what you're meant to do with these and that. He's playing Hades. Hades is awesome. People love Hades.
Hades, have you got it yet? Have you bought it yet?
I'm gonna go for the shop.
Is it on sale yet?
Because I have a lot
It
of
was
money.
on sale literally the
And
entirety
max HP,
of early
yeah.
access and its first 2 weeks.
Oh.
1 week of launch.
When Northern Line was playing, I didn't want to buy it because it was like 20 quid or something. I was
It's
like,
like it was like
Would not have said it
15
better
quid.
myself.
oh. Anyway, chat. Maybe I'll buy it. Go say hi to Sony. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a lovely evening, lads. Bye bye.
I have 50 hours.
Marked means has higher chance of taking critical
And I
damage.
bought it on the Switch too.
District deals more damage. Yes, that's what
It's
I'm
so
using
good.
for the most part.
I think you'd really like it.
I think so.